welcome to the Functional Idiots Podcast, episode 40. 10 more episodes away from 50. I'm here with Colton, per usual.
Nothing changes. Still
Nothing
stupid.
changes.
Still stupid.
We have guests every now and again, but...
now and again, we've only had it properly once. Yeah. I guess that would be now and again. It'd just be now. Or then. No longer, not again.
So, pretty interesting shit has happened.
Yeah.
I would say in the last 2 hours.
Well, a little bit more than 2 hours. About last day. Let's go with last day.
Last
Obviously, big news. If you want to hear our thoughts about some presidential stuff, you can stick around for that. You can hear the uselessness of cleaning certain objects. Somebody who forgot how to not drink, or we know that, the whole thing of dry sober or get pulled over. It should be now sing sober or be blasted on the fucking internet. And a company is helping out the Canadian people, most likely, with a certain thing. But let's first start with Dylan. Do you have any updates on how your good old schooling is going? Now, to remind folks, what are you going to school for? And no, it's not to be a stripper, unfortunately, because we probably make a lot of money.
Software, I would not make a shit ton of money. They'd be looking at me like, ooh, brother, ooh.
Dylan's got to give them money.
Yeah. I have to pay them to keep my clothes on.
No. What you do is you're a reverse stripper. They pay you to keep your clothes on.
Yeah.
See, now that's how we make our money.
See, yeah, there you go.
Because nobody wants to see a tub of lard fall off a pole.
So I'm going to school for software engineering, and I can actually pull up. Wait, can I? I don't know. Hold on.
I don't know. Can you?
I am pulling it up right now.
You're pulling.
It's
out
loading.
What?
Oh,
okay.
I've been doing actually pretty good. The lowest grade I've gotten is an A-, so using the old noggin to really put it to work.
Dick sucking really helps in that, doesn't
it? No, you fuck. Although I want to know why I only got 2 points off of 2 things that I have, but it's besides the point.
Do you want to know?
Anyways,
the biggest thing that pissed me off, I think it was senior year. We had like year-end paper in English or whatever the fuck it was, right? It was worth like 150 points. Mm-hmm. And I got 148 out of 150. Dude, I was so pissed because the 2 mistakes I made, it was the same mistake twice. I put the comma on the wrong side of a set of quotations for reading off like something specific, like a quote that was said, and I put the comma on the wrong side. I was like, all right, it's such a stupid thing. I'm like, I was pissed. I was ready to be like, you know what? Life is not worth it anymore. Go home and just fucking
I think I got like a 135 out of 150.
See, I would have been better with that because it's like, oh shit, I wasn't even close. But fucking get 98, 99%. Fuck me.
Yeah, that sucks. But, yeah, school's going good. I'm taking it a lot more, I guess. I'm taking it a lot better in strides than what I did in high school. I feel like I didn't botch it, but...
What do you mean?
I mean, I got good grades, but...
Oh.
Like, I got good grades in high school. Like, I got nothing but A's and B's, but I got 1 C+, and that was in chemistry. But that's besides the point. That's... shit that happened.
I think I was able to fumble through chemistry with either a B or a B+.
Yeah, I fumbled through chemistry with a C+. Yeah. Okay. There's some things I have to say about that, but yeah, I mean, college is going good. I haven't actually got a chance.
Well, Dylan, you just muted yourself or something, and we've lost Dylan. Awesome. Changing their devices. Why does Dylan always gotta fuck with shit? Dylan, fucking leave and come back, would ya? Because I can't hear a goddamn thing you're saying. Yeah, there he goes. And wait for it. Hit refresh. Still waiting for it.
Did it? Is it working now?
It's working now.
goddamn fucking microphone.
What did you do?
So sometimes my cord gets a little tight, and so I pull it from the bottom.
Yeah.
And I guess I must have pulled too far from the top because I moved the thing. It was like, we're going to cut you out. Fuck you.
No, why? Because fuck you, that's why.
But college is going pretty good. I'm taking.
Did you turn down your volume on your mic?
No, why?
Because you're quieter now.
Fucking goddamn, I can never win with this fucking thing. It's pissing me off.
I'm the only one. You know, maybe what you should do, Dylan. Maybe what you should do, Dylan, is just, I don't know, once you get shit working, don't touch it. I don't know, what was it at before? What'd you put it at?
I don't know. It doesn't work on my fucking... I have to mess with the gain first in order to actually...
No, like actually go into your fucking settings, my dumbass. On the computer. And turn it up that way.
Yeah, I got you.
This motherfucker. Swear to... Okay. Bump that up a couple, actually, too. Whatever it's at, go up.
Why
like...
does it say it fucking... Okay, I know you're working now. Fucking do it, you son of a bitch. Do it.
You know, I could cut this all out. Will I? Nah.
No, because this is what makes it more personable. We're
personable?
Humans. We're supposed to...
Personable?
Personable. Personable? Yeah! That's a word. All right,
I know it's a word, but it's not the proper usage of said word. Dude, I'm fucking 4 drinks deep, and I'm doing better English than you are.
I'm 4 drinks deep, and I'm doing good. Shut the fuck up. All right, why the fuck isn't it showing up on my settings?
Oh my god, Dylan, you go to your sound settings, and you go to where it says input. There's a little slider bar there.
I'm at 82.
Okay. Did you hit okay?
At 90 now.
Okay,
at 90.
All right. Well,
you're just gonna have to wait. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it just got louder. You might want to bump it down a couple more. You might want to bump it back down a little bit.
All right, is that good?
Yeah, it's better. Okay.
Okay.
What did you do?
I hit the wrong slider. And so I went down to the actual slider, and I bumped it up to like 50. No, it's down to like 26. Look at this dude!
Okay.
God, you're so retarded.
Thank you. I have it labeled as in my mixer, retard laugh.
All right, so that's school updates.
The shit's fucked. Okay.
Obviously, we have our show prep. And of course, just a few hours ago.
Well, I'm not ready for that yet.
Oh, damn! I wanted
Okay. No, so last week, I've been doing more as a joke now, and also because I'm lazy. The podcasting service we use, it will have AI go through the episode, and it will write a summary. Now, if you've looked at our podcast episode descriptions, it will say, I'll put on there an AI-generated summary. And I put that every time because it tends to do the old Bo Burnham repeat stuff.
Yeah.
And so I just take it how it is, and the only time I'll ever change it is if it spells one of our names wrong, because it tends to not figure out if it wants to spell Dylan Dylan or Dillon.
Fucking goddamn motherfucker!
It can't quite figure it out. Like most of the times it's correct, but other times it's like, let's go this way for once. No, it's not this way. Like it literally says his fucking name on the recording, Dillon. It's not that hard. But like I said, so I'll just copy it and put it on our Patreon, because the episodes will go up about 12 to 14 hours sooner on our Patreon than on regular podcasting services. And I'll just copy paste. That's what I'll do. Well, I did it for this week, and it put down. I just wanted to go over the summary, the AI generated summary from last week's episode, just a little bit, right?
Okay. Okay.
We start off fantastically right away. And it says, during this segment, not really segment, episode would have been a better one, but all right, during this segment of the Funk Show AIDS podcast. I'm like, what the fuck is Funk Show AIDS podcast?
The Funk Show AIDS podcast?
I mean, I guess if you say functional idiots really fast, it could come across as Funk Show AIDS. Other than the fact that AIDS is one syllable and idiots is at least two, if not three. So, I don't understand that one, but it says, the host discussed the recent assassination attempt on Donald Trump at the rally in Pennsylvania. They joke about the heat. Kind of. What it'll do is it'll, like, hit something, go to something that we talk about, like, 10 minutes later, and then go back to the initial thing we talked about. Like, okay, whatever. We joke about the heat, which we did, promote their podcasts and social media channels, and briefly mention other news stories. They then delve into the details of the assassination attempt, which I believe we never even brought up the assassination attempt prior to the heat and the social media things, but whatever. And it goes through a couple other things like inappropriate comments made by U.S. representative staff, Alec Baldwin being really good at accidentally shooting people, panhandlers. It kind of, and then we go back to talking about Alec Baldwin again, and then we talk about panhandlers again. And then we go back to talking about Alec Baldwin again, and then we talk about someone jacking off on some lady's leg.
Oh, yeah, I remember
in
that.
Pennsylvania at a fucking Dollar Tree. And then we also play a game of Fuck, Marry, Kill, which we played one question of that, so I wouldn't say we really played a game of that, but hey, whatever. It does put on here that we do talk about industrial-sized condom boxes. So, I mean, give it credit, we did. We talked about that for probably longer, as Dylan gets a text message, than Fuck, Marry, Kill. And then also...
That wasn't me.
There's
a ghost in here! No.
Tell the dishwasher to put it on mute. And then also we talk about when to stop using condoms in relationships. So... I just wanted to go over it because obviously the first line during this segment of the Funk Show AIDS podcast, we got fucking Freddie Mercury as a guest or something. What the hell? With funny. A little bit of Simon Garfunkel. What the fuck? So let's go back on track here. So unlike Dylan, somebody has done a major dropout and of some sort of race.
Yes.
No, they didn't change their race. But what they did do is we no longer have I guess technically we didn't to begin with because the DNC didn't have our convention yet. Joe Biden is no longer in the race for, in his case, re-election. No longer in the race for president. He has dropped out as of about 4 or 5 hours ago. Although this was rumored all the way back like Tuesday. That Sunday afternoon, they were going to come out and he was going to drop out of the race. So far, since the Democrats haven't had their national convention, like the Republicans just had theirs this past week, and so, excuse me, that was when President Trump officially became the Republican nominee. I mean, he was pretty much it already because he was the only one still in the running that had an R behind his name, but that's when he became the official candidate for the Republicans. And that's when he chose J.D. Vance as his vice president, which we'll get into, talk about that in a little bit later. But the Democrats haven't had theirs yet. So, I mean, Biden was the only one that was still running with a D behind his name. And so now I don't know how it all works because this is... Obviously, it's after the primary. So all the states have already chose who the people have chose who they want their candidate to be via the primaries about, earlier this year, 6 months ago in some cases. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how it works now because I don't think this is... The only time this happened is, I think, like, during the Democrat National Convention. I think Lyndon B. Johnson dropped out, like, actually at the convention. I think. Don't fucking hold me to that because, it kind of happened, I don't know, about 50 fucking years before I was born. Or 40 years before I was born. So I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know who's going to run. Well, we know who one person's going to run. That's going to be Kamala Harris because she's obviously the current vice president. And so she's most likely going to run. In fact, I'm sure she probably, I don't know if she's announced it, but everybody that was working in the Biden campaign, what they did is they just took some Sharpie up there, crossed off Biden, and then quickly wrote Harris. That's all they did right now. And the Clintons have thrown their support behind Biden, behind Harris, as has Biden themselves or himself. Biden has thrown his endorsement behind Kamala Harris. I don't know who else would run. I could see Gavin Newsom doing it because he's probably he's probably the highest profile Democrat in the U.S. right now. The bonus he would be is that he's like half the age. I think he's like in his late 40s. And so, huh?
I said, damn.
Either late 40s or young. He's not pushing 80. All right, we know that much.
Thank God.
So, although I don't think. Well, we'll get into talking about age later. This is all. I don't want to get into my functional idiot right now, but I almost want to. You know what? Fuck it, I will. My functional idiot of the week is the Democrat Party. Mm-hmm. Because you cannot fucking look at me straight, right in the face, with a straight face, straight mouth, and tell me that you did not know Biden was this bad until a fucking month ago at the debate. You cannot do that to me. There's no chance. You knew about this fucking 4 years ago when he was initially running, that he was not mentally fit to run for office, even 4 years ago. So do not come at me and be like, "Oh, we didn't know. We thought he was doing great and stuff." No, he fucking was not. He just finally made a fucking embarrassment himself in front of the American people. I mean, although he has multiple times, but they were able to do a pretty good job covering it up. But now he did it in front of everyone where they didn't have time to fucking cover it up. And so then they went into oh shit mode. I mean, if you want to talk about
right.
You want to talk about the old adage of a snake eating its tail? That's the Democrat Party right now. They have fucking fucked this up so bad. It's almost unbelievable. It's almost unbelievable.
I thought Biden looked mentally fit when he first went into office, but then it just, like, the first month, it just, damn.
Right, well, I think it's because at the time, he wasn't president. So he didn't have trying to do a campaign plus also do the day-to-day, quote-unquote day-to-day, job of running the country. Right. But then the minute he got there, it was like, oh, fuck. I mean, if you went to the right places, you didn't just stick to, like, MSNBC, CNN, and shit like that. It was, even during the initial thing, like, he was reading off. Let me back. He couldn't do a simple press conference without reading off a teleprompter. There was no ad-libbing ever done with his ass. And if it was, there was a reason why there wasn't. Because he beat Medicaid.
Because he beat Medicaid. That's funny.
No, it's just, I mean, it's, so like I said, I didn't want to get into my functional idiot right away, but fuck, it's hard not to. So, I don't know. I think the only choice, well, hold on, you wanted to interrupt me, so what did you want to say?
When? I already said it.
Oh, that you thought he was fine?
Yeah, and then it just
went down there. Dude. Yeah, it went right down there.
Are you sure you're okay?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I didn't think so because you said you can't say to me with a straight mouth. You mean straight face?
Yes. I got myself tangled up because I was like, you cannot look at me in the face and say with a straight mouth. No, you cannot look at me in the eyes with a straight face. I fucked myself up right away.
You fucked yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 4 drinks. Okay, this NASCAR race took me for a fucking trip at the end. All right, I needed a little help. So, I think the only logical pick for the Democrat Party is Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
I mean, which is great for us, because if you want to talk about someone who's actually worse than Biden, you thought Biden couldn't do a speech. Holy shit. You should hear some of hers. The passage of time is time passing in the modern times, and as a moment in time is a moment in time as a time is a moment of passage of time. What the fuck was that? That's what it's like, dude. It's like saying the date, or yesterday is the day, or yesterday is 2 days before tomorrow. What? It doesn't make any sense. But I think she's the only one they could choose because she's already been on the campaign trail trying to get fucking Weekend at Bernie's Part 2 going. So I don't see how... The thing is, I guess, is who do you pick as her running mate? That is going to be the big thing. I think if the Democrat Party is smart, and if they want any chance now to win the race, they have to pick RFK Jr. as her running mate. I don't know if they can convince him to do that, because obviously he wants to be president. That's why he's still running as an independent, which is silly because, like, dude, if you don't have a letter behind your name, you're not going to win.
That is the saddest thing in our country right now.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
I'm not here blasting. We're not debating that right now. And it's just fact. No one ever in the history of the United States, since we've had this two-party system, no one ever has won as an independent. Not once. So it's just how it is. You have to have either the letter R or the letter D behind your name. And the reason you need that is because if you have that help from that party, part of it is because raising funds by yourself is very hard. But if you can have the support of a whole fucking political party, whoa, there you go.
Hey, you want to know when the last time we had an independent president?
Probably like John Quincy Adams.
That's cute. George Washington.
Yeah, okay. So it's basically, it's never, and he wasn't elected. He was chosen, all right?
They're like, hey, buddy, you're going to be president, huh?
Yeah. So it's never happened. It's just, you have to have the letter behind your name. Now, I'm not saying that everyone should vote for either Republican or Democrat. If you think, I mean, it's been proven in the Senate, Bernie Sanders is an independent because he's actually far more left than the fucking Democrats are. So it can still happen in a representative state, but on a national scale, you have to have the support of a political party. So, I mean, unless they can convince them, because it wouldn't be hard to convince. Like, dude, if you at least run with her as vice president, you have a hell of a lot better chance of winning than if you run by yourself still. Because running right now by yourself, 0% chance. Zero. You have 0% chance of winning. You're literally just pissing away your money. All this money that if it's any of your money or the people that donate to you, you're literally just pissing away money. You might as well just start wiping your ass with hundreds and doing lines of coke with said $100 bills. Waste of time. So if you at least become her running mate, now you have a better chance. However, the other thing is that like I said, you want someone that's worse than Biden, it's the current vice president. I mean, it's not good.
Yeah,
it's not good. What's your thoughts, Dylan? I know I've been talking here for the last fucking 10 minutes all about it.
As much as I would like to see, like, I think it'd be cool to have a woman as a president. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that woman is Kamala Harris, though.
No.
I really
God,
don't.
no. My left nut would do a better job running the country than what she would.
Like, I'll tell you right now, because you said who you were voting for. I'm voting for RFK Jr. Just because he's an independent. Unfortunately, it's not like true independent. He's a Democrat still, but he seems like the viable pick just because of what he's said about both parties being a two-headed monster. That resonates with me on a whole different level. And like, don't get me wrong. Biden said when he was elected that he was going to unite the country, and then Trump Yeah, he did a great job.
He did the exact opposite.
And then Trump said that he was going to unite the country, which is, he said that at the convention, in his speech.
You just recently. I was like, I don't remember him saying that in the first.
Yeah, this is recent.
Recently. Okay,
he talked about unity and stuff, and it's a good thing to talk about, especially in this state of America. But my issue with Trump is he just complains. He doesn't think of solutions. He just says that we're going to do it better, and it's like, how are you? I want to know how you're going to do this better. You can't just say, I'm going to do it better because I'm not a Democrat. It doesn't help me. I need to have evidence. And actually, evidence is a huge thing, considering what we're going to talk about here in a second. But I don't know. I think the Democrats, if they want to try, if they have any hope to win, then I don't think they should bring Kamala Harris in.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't either.
I don't know, because I don't think the only two that are properly set up to run for president are Harris, because she can just use Biden's campaign, and RFK Jr. I mean, it's July 21st as we record this right now. I don't know when the Democrat National Convention is, Dylan. Could you look that up for me?
Yeah, I can.
But like, let's just go through some other high profile Democrats around the country. Gavin Newsom. He has no system around him.
A month away.
August. Okay, so we have a month. But Gavin Newsom has no system in place to run for president. Nothing. Because he's on his second term for governor of California right now. But he got reelected 2 years ago. And so he's not in reelection mode at all. You know, he might have gone out there and helped out Biden, garner support, but he doesn't have the team around him to run for president. Gretchen Whitmer here in Michigan. Same thing. She's on her second and final term as governor in Michigan, thank God. But there's nothing around her in place to run for president. I think they have to choose either RFK Jr. or Kamala Harris. Just because they have all the system, they have systems in place to at least do something about this, right?
Yeah.
At least try and have a chance to win. I don't think Gavin Newsom is a very good choice because, let's see, I believe California is about $46 billion short on their budget this year. Yeah. Like, oops, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up? Oh, well, we didn't bring in as much money. You didn't bring in $46 billion. How much did you fucking overestimate that you were short $46 billion? I get if you, like, as big as California's budget is, if you're short, like, $1 billion or $2 billion, okay, I'll give you that, right? Because that just means, you know, a slow tourist year or whatever. $46 billion? What are you doing? What are you spending your money on? And anybody who says that California's quality of life is great right now, you obviously need to put down the stanky weed, all right? Because that is a total lie. Not a chance. Michigan is only doing as good as it is right now because, well, people are buying automobiles, and so the automakers are making a shitload of money. That's the only reason why Michigan's doing as well as it is. It's not the fucking policies that have been put in in Lansing. I can tell you that right now. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
So Kennedy quickly turned from support to disdain, calling Harris monumentally unpopular with her own party, obviously, and claiming her potential leap to the presidential ballot is just a way to retain donors' money. He also criticized Harris's track record in California, calling her fights to keep nonviolent criminals in jail a modern version of indentured servitude. It's not a new critique as California's Attorney General. She said realizing those offenders would starve the state of their wildfire suppression workforce, as reported by E! News, which drew criticism from prison, from reform organizations, and whatever. And the candidate, so RFK Jr., also attacked the DNC, which he claims did not listen to his concerns about Biden's ability to lead. A little over a year ago, when I entered this race, I predicted that President Biden suffered from a degenerative problem that was not going to improve. Quote, and that it would make it impossible for him to govern effectively, unquote.
I mean,
RFK Jr. is not... he is not blind to the issues that the Democrats are already having.
No. The only ones that are blind are the ones who have been watching CNN and MSNBC.
No, the ones who are blind are like Joe Biden.
That's what I mean. They've been watching those two news organizations because those two news organizations have been doing just exactly that. They've been. If you've ever been to Mackinac Island, right? You're not allowed to have the only cars or automobiles or vehicles on Mackinac Island is the fire department. You are not allowed to have vehicles on Mackinac Island. So everybody gets around on horse and carriage, buggy, Amish style,
and bikes.
Correct, right? But with all those horses around there, you need someone cleaning up the horse crap. That's exactly what CNN and MSNBC have been doing the last 4 years. Biden takes a shit, and they come along and they fucking clean it up. There's still the little brown spot on the pavement from the initial fallout, but the main shit is gone. The stanky shit is gone. It's taken care of, right?
They're damage control.
Right. And then the next rainstorm will come in and wash that away. That's exactly what's been going on here, dude. Even 4 drinks deep. That was a fucking banging analogy. All right? I'm just saying right now.
I just... it sucks because now they have to scramble, and I know they're just going to make the worst fucking choices.
Well...
And unfortunately, I know I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it again. I'm sick of old white men in charge of this country.
Wait till you find out what RFK Jr. is.
Yeah, I know. He's an old white man. Ain't it crazy?
Boy, Dylan, you're really hypocritical today.
Yeah, I know. But it's just, I don't know. I just, we're fucked. That's it. That's all I have.
Okay, so since you're talking about old white men, let's jump down a couple things here on the show prep. JD Vance. He's officially now Biden's, Trump's running mate for vice president. Mm-hmm. Okay. He is a senator from Ohio right now. And he is what?
Ohio.
He is 39 years old. He's from Middletown, Ohio, which is between guess what? It's between Dayton and Cincinnati. It's halfway between Middletown. But like I say, he's 39 years old, okay? I love these motherfuckers who are like, we don't want somebody who's 80 years old running for president. That's too damn old. We need someone younger. And so then Trump brings in someone who's 39, right? Going to be his running mate. That's too young to be president. Well, motherfuck, how old do you need to be? What's your fucking age range here then? 50 to 51 and a half? You can only be that. What do you want, okay? Okay, I get we're on the opposite ends of the spectrum. The dude's only 4 years older than what's required to be president. But you're bitching about old motherfuckers running the country. Fine, we'll bring in some fresh young blood. He's not old enough to run the country. He hasn't done the proper... Oh my God. What the fuck? What do you want then? What do you want?
Sticks.
Yes, that's 39's got to be probably the youngest VP pick in quite a while. I don't see a problem in it though. What? I mean, I didn't anyways because I like JD Vance. But what's wrong with picking someone who's 39? Okay, you have to be in the Constitution. You have to be 35. Okay, he's 39, so he's checked that box. You have to be a legal resident of the United States. I'm sorry, born in the United States. Checks that box, right? And there's one other factor. I can't remember what it is. Doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. Checks the box. Why does it matter that he's only 4 years older than what's required?
Yeah, I don't... Oh, my God. These fucking people. Okay, let's... So this is from the U.S. Senate site. Let's just give a breakdown of what JD has done. JD was born and raised in Middletown, Ohio, a once flourishing American manufacturing town where Ohioans... Oh, fuck, dude. I'm going to throw up. could live content middle-class lives on single incomes. Over time, many of those good jobs disappeared, and JD's family suffered the effects along with many others. Turbulence was common at home and at school. His grandmother called... No way! His grandmother called Mama was his saving grace. I already like this guy.
What do you mean? Because he calls Grandma Mama?
Yeah, that's what I called my grandmother.
Dylan's so we know how Dylan votes. We don't vote on politics. We just vote on if you can say. We just vote on if you call grandma mama, and you're able to point out the obvious. If you can do that, you've got Dylan's vote.
Was his saving grace. Her tough love and discipline kept him on the straight and narrow. Blue Dog Democrat. She owned 19 handguns and nurtured a deep Christian faith in herself and her family. She died in 2005, shortly after J.D. enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. J.D. went on to serve our nation in the Iraq War, then graduated from The Ohio State University, you fucking motherfucker, and Yale Law School. Man, this dude is really conflicting me. He wrote a best-selling book, Hillbilly Elegy, which was turned into a Netflix movie. He also started a business dedicated to growing jobs and opportunity in the American heartland. J.D. believes Ohioans deserve better, and he aims to fight for it in the U.S. Senate.
Like I said, obviously you read that from the Senate, his Senate website. So yes, it's not going to point out anything bad he's did. But what I like about him, and I don't want this whole episode to be political, but it's kind of hard considering what's happened the last week.
That's all that's happened is political shit.
Right. What I like about him is that he is only 39. I am all about putting in term limits for Congress and the Senate. I'm all about that. In fact, I have the perfect fix. You cannot be in Congress or the Senate, the legislative branch, for any more than 18 years combined between the House and the Senate. I don't care how you do your math. You could do 12 years in the Senate, 6 years in the House, 12 years in the House, 6 years in the Senate, all in one, all in the other. Your max is 18 years. You cannot do any more than 18 years. Same rules apply as if you are in a special election, you get elected past the halfway point of that term, it doesn't count. Like if it's the same thing as president, right? If like when Nixon resigned, I don't think he made it to halfway yet, and so that actually counted as Gerald Ford's first term because it was before the halfway point. So we put you put that rule in place, but no more than 18 years because then that works out for a total of 9 terms in the House and 3 terms in the Senate. That's where the math is happy. Both and they can go both ways. I think that's what you should do because and this is the reason why I like that he's only 39. He's only been in the Senate since what, 2016?
2023, I thought.
No, he got reelected in 2023.
Oh, okay.
He's only been in there since 2016. His next term started in 2023. He technically got reelected in 2022. But the reason I like that is that he's only 39. Is that he hasn't had time to get corrupted. In most senses, okay? The longer you are in the government, doesn't matter what party you're at, the more corrupt you get. That's just a fact. That's why we need term limits in the House and the Senate. Because the longer you're in there, the more corrupt you get. And he's only been there for now 7 years, 8 years, right? He hasn't had time to be totally corrupted by X, Y, and Z reasons. So that's one thing I like. Number 2 thing I liked, he served 4 years in the military. Okay, granted it was only 4 years, but whatever. He has military service, right? He went over to the Middle East. He's been to the Middle East, right? So I like that. I think we need more politicians with military experience. I believe that. Let's see what else and one thing I do like about is so when Trump was first elected in 2016, he actually criticized Trump. I don't remember what it was on, but he actually criticized Trump. And now he's Trump's running mate. So if he kind of can stay that way, and obviously he's not going to come out publicly and be like, I don't believe the job our president is doing is very good. He's not going to do that, right, if Trump were to become president. But behind closed doors, he can kind of maybe call, Trump out on if he wants to do a certain thing. Now, I'm not going to say what it is, but if he wants to do this, but he's like, that's not a good idea because this, and this, then that's what we need, right? That's what we need to have more critiquing rather than just rubber stamping everything the president does is, yep, that's good. No. Let's fucking think about this for a hot minute, all right? Let's put another set of eyes on this rather than just fucking rubber stamping shit. Let's see what his honest opinion is, and then we'll go from there. Right. So if he can stay that way, that would be great. Fantastic. Love that shit. So I don't see a problem with the pick.
Honestly, I don't know why J.D. Vance just doesn't run for president. Fuck it.
But he didn't. It's kind of hard to run for president. You got to have name recognition, right?
Yeah,
to run for president.
Sure.
He was only in the Senate 6 years when this presidential term started. So he didn't quite have the name recognition to like Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis or Nikki Haley. He didn't have that name recognition yet. This will definitely help now, even if they don't win. Just being chosen as the vice president or running mate, that's going to help him in future political things.
I think
future political endeavors.
The problem I have with like influential names, like no matter what party you are, is that they have so much controversy surrounding each name, like Joe Biden just being a fucking absolute smooth brain, which now because he stepped down has proven the fact that he had, a deteriorating mind to begin with.
No fucking business to live at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Yes.
But I think, I don't know, I think we need somebody young. Because if we get somebody young, then they'll at least understand or get that, we can't have a flourishing community or country if all the young people are just getting ass fucked, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I like about being, having younger people do it. Although I've seen what the generation ahead of us is like, I'm not so sure I want them running the country. I'm not saying the old pricks in Washington now are doing a good job, but I've seen what's ahead of us generation-wise. Okay, if we have some blue-haired motherfucker up there, we got to stop and think about this for a minute. All right, not that I'm saying having colorful rainbow hair is bad, but the minute that happens, we need to reevaluate how shit's operating. Okay,
I think I saw something interesting, and it puts into perspective about how the age limits on political things, like you have to be a certain age to do this, to do that. Mr. Beast somebody's phone went off. Brianna.
iPhones have this wonderful button on the side that you can press, and it'll put them on vibrate. I know, novel concept.
But, that's right. She's a guest anyways. Sorry.
No, she's a guest. Her phone isn't. Okay? the Big distinction.
Mr. Beast, Jimmy, I don't even know his last name, but Mr. Beast said that he would want to run for president. But because he's 27, he can't, obviously. And there's no way in hell that everybody in, the fucking United States Senate is going to change the age now. But that puts in perspective is Mr. Beast, I like him. The only thing I'm worried about is you really have to think about it. Is he a great choice for president? Due to inexperience of holding political office and stuff like that, being able to make those policies. And I'm not saying Mr. Beast is not intelligent. He is. And he's done a lot of good in the world.
But, I'm sorry, I'll let you finish.
So, I would honestly take a chance on Mr. Beast if he were to run. I would take a chance on him and vote for him. But because he's just done a lot more good than any of those fucks in Washington, D.C. have.
Okay, so before, because I'm still trying to put my thoughts together.
That's fine.
To play devil's advocate. So to run for president in the U.S., you have to be 35. To run for the Senate, you have to be 30. To run for the House, you have to be 25. So he could run for the House now. I don't know what state he officially
North Carolina, I believe,
lives in. Okay, whatever. So I don't know when their next Senate election is. So if the Senate, I believe the next Senate will start on like January.
Oh, sorry, he's 26. My bad.
Okay, so I don't know when the next election cycle for states or federal Senate is in North Carolina, but I don't mind if young people, like running for House or Senate, I don't mind if it's like a first timer, right? Especially because 25, right? That's like pretty fresh out of college to then be House of Representatives. I don't mind that because whatever state you're coming from, one person, if he gets in there and he's actually a true bumblefuck, like let's say George Santos from Long Island, one guy isn't going to fuck the whole system up, okay? Because he could be in there, he could be fantastic, great, but he could be in there and could be a total fucking disaster. George Santos. He's not going to fuck it up, right? The Senate, because you only have 2 votes per state, quote unquote, in the Senate. But to be Senate, it's a lot harder to just be a first timer because same thing. There's only 2 people representing each state in the Senate, and they only come up every 6 years. So it's harder to have a first timer. Not saying it's impossible, not saying it's ever happened, not saying it could be happening right now. I don't know. But it's harder for that to happen just because of how that system on that side of the Capitol building works. Having a first timer as president, I don't like that. Now you might say, well, why did you like Trump? Trump, the difference is that Trump is I like a president who is a businessman, okay? He knows how to run a business. Knows how to properly run a business that makes money. Doesn't lose money. Does he play the game? Yes, but that's because the government lets him play the game because of how the tax rules are. That's fine. He's playing within the rules. Okay, you might not like the rules, but it's how the rules are written. And he's playing within the rules. So don't get mad at him. Get mad at the ones who wrote the rules. Okay? Don't get mad at the player, don't hate the player, hate the game. So I like someone who has at least a business side when it comes to being president, because you're basically, when you're president, you're just the CEO of a massive company, right? I know it's really dumbing it down, but you're the CEO of a massive company, right? You have your board members, which is your cabinet. You have all your managers, which are your be the high ups in each house, right? Senate and representatives. You have everybody in there that does their own things, and they have people below them that work and and do all that shit. But what it comes down to, and what I'm saying is, it's taken a long time for me to get here, is that I want a business guy in there because I don't like the fact that we're $30+ trillion in debt. Okay, now I know the last year under Trump during COVID, it went up by like $7 or $8 trillion. I had problems with how that was done in 2020. Maybe at the time it seemed like a good idea. Obviously, looking at it from a 30,000-foot view, we can say that what we did in 2020 as a government was a horrible idea. Hopefully we learn from it and don't ever do it again, okay? But you need, as the CEO of a company, you need to know how to run that company and make money, okay? Because if you're the CEO of a company that starts losing money, you're not going to be CEO for long. It's just how it is, right? I want someone that can be president and just rein in our fucking spending, okay? Because we only bring in about $4.5 trillion every year through the IRS, taxes, and shit like that. Yet we spend $7 trillion. Now, I was not the most fantastic at math, but that's pretty easy to do. 4.5 minus 7 gets you a negative number. So we need to rein that in a little bit. And a business guy tends to know how to deal with people, okay? You don't become the CEO of a company and be a fucking idiot, okay? My example is Sam Bankman-Fried. Dude was a fucking dumbass, right? Backdoored his way into being CEO of FTX, whatever the fuck is are, and guess what? Went bankrupt, okay? Was not a proper businessman. You may not like Mark Zuckerberg, but you can't argue the fact that he's done quite well getting Facebook to where it is now. You may not like Elon Musk, but he's done quite well getting SpaceX and Tesla to where it is now. You may not like Bill Gates, but you got to admit, he's done a pretty good job getting to where Microsoft is now, okay?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm getting at, is they know how to work the system, and they know how to work with people, okay? Now, it would be nice if we could set somebody who knows who will fix the fucking system, because the system is broken right now. In some senses, but that's why I don't know. So to choose, if Mr. Beast ran as president, I don't think I'd probably vote for him. If that was like the first time he was ever going to run for office. You know what I mean? Just because getting popular because you did quite well on YouTube, I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless he has some really good fucking ideas that I can get behind, I don't know. I don't know. I think he should start within his own state before he decides to go big time. I think.
I think so. My issue is while running America as a business does do wonders for our economy, it takes the whole point of being American out of the question. You're pretty much sacrificing the people in order to run this business. Because, well, I'll take my job for example. I'm a runt there. Like, I'm the grunt. Like, even though I am at a third level spot on a certain line, right? Yeah.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Line, whatever. Matter. I can say for sure, while my company does provide for me and stuff like that, they don't give a shit about me. I have to pay for everything myself. It doesn't matter. Insurance, school, if I want to go to school, I have to pay for it. And I'm not saying that's a problem, because it isn't. It's a capitalist economy. What else are you going to do? You have to make money off of everything. That's just how a capitalist economy works. The issue is when you start running something as a business, you start to get away from the fact that everybody's a person and people are going to have issues that they need to take care of that they won't be able to pay for. And so you have to turn to your country and be like, how are you going to help me as a citizen, because I have the right to be a citizen here? How are you going to help me if I can't help myself? We'll pass these policies, but I'm still paying for this stuff. Biggest issue right now is insulin prices. While Joe Biden did go, well, we lowered the prices for senior American citizens.
People under Medicaid and Medicare.
That doesn't help the younger generation. That helps nobody that is afflicted with diabetes at my age whatsoever. They still have to pay $400-$500 for a thing of insulin. And to be honest, that's fucking ridiculous. I think important medication like that, there are certain things. A pharmacy is never going to run out of money unless the CEO behind it is a fucking idiot. You can market a product, but you don't have to upcharge for it. I take a medication, and it's $300-$400 if I want to get a brand new one of it, and I have to get it in order to fucking breathe. Like, and my insurance doesn't cover it up until a certain point, and it's like, so. While I do see running the country as a business is a good way to go, especially for the economy. Don't get me wrong. We do need it. I mean, the economy's going to shit. But I don't think it's a solve all issue, because like I said, you do benefit the economy in that way, but you do take away from the American people. You have to I think the whole government system is you give and you take. Like, that's just how it is. You give this, well, we're going to take something else because we have to make up that cost, and that's what running a business is. Another example, our builders have to use kind of shitty parts in order to get certain things out. And it's not because of issues that we've had. It's just things have come up during our getting those things that we need that just don't make it possible to get those things that we need. So we have to take shortcuts in order to do that. Well, when they take shortcuts, they take away from us. So if they had to spend more money in order to get these parts that they need, well, they took away our overtime. And that's exactly what happened. We still have a 5-hour mandatory overtime thing, but the thing is that's just how a company works. if they're losing money in some aspect, they're going to take away from another aspect. That's really the only issue to running a country as a business. It's not a bad idea. It's just a give and take situation. We'll give you this, but we're going to take this because we have to.
Well, I agree with that. Because the country only brings in so much money.
Right.
Okay, now I get the country. We could just keep raising the debt ceiling limit, right? We could just keep doing that, right, to a certain point to where.
But that's not gonna. You're right. It's not gonna take care of the problem.
That's not gonna fix the problem, right? I understand what the insulin thing. That's not. Yes, most of that comes down to the pharmaceutical companies doing that.
Right.
That's not necessarily it's not directly the government's fault, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The government, the government should go in there and say, you guys don't need to charge. Okay, you came up with this insulin idea quite a while ago. I think it's paid for itself, right?
Right.
So let's not fucking rape them over the coals for this. I agree with that, but if the government's going to be like, okay, fine, well, we'll help the American people that have diabetes and need insulin. Okay, we'll cover, don't make it free because you never make anything free. Right. We'll cover 75% of the cost. Okay, whatever. I'm just throwing a number out there. Okay, so rather than being $400, it's $100 a month. Okay, I think that's pretty manageable, right, for most people.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just generalizing. I don't use insulin, so I don't know the ins and outs of.
Well, that's why I said $400. I don't know how much it costs.
I don't know because I know it all depends on some insurances cover it, some don't. It all depends. Okay, now I don't know how much that's going to cost. Let's say that's going to cost $75 billion a year to do that. Okay, for the American government to cover 75% of the cost of insulin for everybody in America. Okay, we can't just pull that $75 billion out of our ass. So we need to take that from somewhere else. We need to reappropriate our funds where they're going. Okay, that's kind of where I fall back onto having a younger person in there who's not corrupt, because there won't be as much pork bullshit in these fucking spending bills.
Can I? All right, I'm going to give you an example of what I do. Let's say I'm a CEO of a successful business. Okay, and this is essentially what Mr. Beast does, but just for the sake of argument, it's me. Okay. I run a successful whatever business. It doesn't matter.
You do run a business that make widgets. All right.
Yes. Let's say those widgets are earning me specifically, not the company or anything like that, earning me $500 million a year. Okay, that's money in my pocket. Okay, so the company itself is making billions. All right, and they're paying me to run the company.
Right.
Well, let's just say I have this $500 billion every year.
500 million.
500 million, sorry. 500 million.
If you're getting paid 500 billion, yeah, we got fucking issues.
500 million.
Fucking even year. Apple's over there be like, damn, how you guys doing that?
And don't get me wrong, I think it's just because it's just the way that I was raised. But in my opinion, I totally understand, like, what's the word I'm looking for? What is it fucking called? I can't think of the word. Where you splurging on yourself. I totally understand that. Get yourself a house, get whatever you want.
Yeah, buy a nice car, buy a boat, buy a cottage.
What are you doing with that other money that you have? And don't tell me that these CEOs out here are donating for a good cause, because I know they're not. They're donating pocket change. Yes, while that helps, they can be doing so much more. Okay? And what I mean by that is, let's take Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, while a little unethical, makes money by helping people. It's how he helps people. For example, monetizing, giving people water in Africa is something I don't ever think he should have got flack for. Because how the fuck else is he going to be able to do this? Put millions of dollars into helping these people, and then he gets flack for it, and it's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? He's pretty much the only one who's rich that's helping out people.
Well, I'll let you finish.
And like, there's other people like, well, Elon Musk is doing, the people's work and helping them. No, he's not. He's doing it because he wants to do it. He wants to make Tesla. He wants to do SpaceX. He's not doing it for the benefit of humanity. In all reality, if we were to do the benefit for all of humanity and or America, one, this climate change thing wouldn't be a fucking thing. People would put their heads together to figure out what the fuck they're going to do in order to fix it. Instead, they're over there sitting with their fucking dicks in their hands, being like, oh, it's not a real thing. Stop worrying about it. The electric cars ain't going to fix it. And while I do agree with that electric cars are not going to fix it, because it's a small percentage. You have coal plants. You have all these different things out here that causes pollution. So taking a small percentage, what cars emit, is not going to help anybody. Start focusing on the real issues. How about we all come up with a design for nuclear energy, whatever. How about instead of throwing animals into cages and saying it's a fucking prison, how about we make those people get reformed? And to be frankly honest, be cut and dry with motherfuckers. If they're I'm sorry, if they're a child toucher, fucking kill them. That's it. Don't waste your resources on them. Guess what? You take a life, we're going to take your life. It's just that easy. I don't care if they're insane or anything. Guess what? You take a life. People that steal are doing it because they're doing it out of desperation. Obviously, there's some people that take fucking, whatever. They want to be a gang member because they want to be a gang member. You can't help that.
I think it used to be like that. I think now in most states they steal because they can get away with it.
And I wouldn't doubt that. And it really bugs the fuck out of me because I try talking to people about this and I pretty much just get cut off. But America is so systematically fucked, it's unbelievable. It is just unbelievable. And I'm not saying you go listen. For example, what the dude did with Donald Trump, that is not the way you fucking go. If you have an issue, take it up another way. Don't try to take somebody's life because you have an issue with them. All right, that's like with every other president assassination. There's only been 2, JFK and Abraham Lincoln.
Wrong, there's been 3.
3? Who else?
Yeah, believe McKinley.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but the thing is that
Lincoln and JFK are the highest profile ones, but it's not the only ones.
But people just need to realize that it's not about who you want to vote for or who the next Democrat or Republican is going to be. It's about fucking waking up and realizing that they don't care about you. They really fucking don't. Because if they did, these problems would have been solved by now. And I know that's just generalizing it because there's a lot of things that go into it, like, oh, well, the Democrats go about it a different way, the Republicans go about it a different way. Then come up with a way that you guys can do it together and be happy. Because the last, 10 years, maybe, all I've ever fucking heard out of any fucking government official is bullshit. It's just a way to fuck the people over, and I don't know if people actually see that shit because it really bothers me. That's why I'm so dead set on being independent. So,
to go back, four presidents have been assassinated: Abraham Lincoln in 1965, James A. Garfield in 1881, William McKinley in 1901, and then obviously JFK in 1963.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I just
fuck that went in so long. I was gonna hop in there, and I forgot now what I was about.
Something dark side.
something, shit's fuck, something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you brought up the climate change thing, and I don't want to get into that now because I do believe we do actually genuinely disagree on that. So that could be for another time. That might be a good Not Until 4 Patreon podcast one, which we haven't done one of those in a while.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that one.
Sorry, I had a cough. I don't know.
I left you speechless. I
no,
it's not pretty
that.
Good point. No.
It wasn't that. I wanted to bring up something earlier to rebut what you said, and now I forgot. I forgot what it was because I got distracted. Squirrel. No. Okay. I think that's good enough. We can leave it there now.
Yeah. We'll obviously come back to it eventually, but
yeah. So
maybe if we remember, we got to
change
span
shit.
of a goldfish.
Yeah, we got to change shit on the fly here. So, Dylan, what's your banger of the week?
My banger of the week is actually, I found this 5 day came out 5 days ago. Cask, and it's Brick by Brick. It's actually a pretty decent song. Colton, I think you'd actually like it because it's kind of got that rock style, so like Disturbed and shit. I don't know, it's a good song.
Oh, so like hard rock style.
Yeah. But it's a pretty damn good song.
Okay. I was going to do something different. I was actually going to rattle off the lyrics to this song, but I don't know exactly how it goes. Like how the...
Come on! You just talked about how phones should be set on silent, you fuck.
I never have that problem. No, I said phones of people in the background need to be on silent. Different story. But my pick for banger of the week is Viva Las Vegas by Sir Elvis Presley.
Not a bad song.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard it in a while.
I'm not going to go into details because I'm sure most people have at least heard of it or heard the song. So, okay, Dylan, and then let's also do your facts of the week right now.
Facts of the week right now? Oh, shit, I wasn't prepared. Just kidding, I'm always fucking prepared. Oh, wait, hang on, we gotta wait for the pop-up because it always fucking happens. Oh, it didn't happen this time. Oh, shit. Oh, you fuckers. It did. It happened when I scrolled.
Wah,
right, so,
wah, wah.
Oh, man, I can't wait to learn about North Carolina and then North Dakota. Last time we talked about New Mexico and New York. Every week we do the 50 facts. If you don't fucking know by now, just listen back to the last fucking episodes. Fucking A. North Carolina, the Biltmore Estate in Asheville is the largest privately owned home in the country with more than 4 acres of floor space. Holy fuck. and 250 rooms, including 35 bedrooms and 43 bathrooms. Holy fuck.
Why is there more bathrooms than bedrooms?
Hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And
I understand that, but
8 bathrooms till the next big main bedroom, then
I understand.
I don't fucking know.
But why do you have more bathrooms than bedrooms? Like, unless each bedroom has like 6 king beds in it or something. Yeah, okay, I understand why you need 43.
Sorry, Aunt Carol, you're going to be sleeping in the tube tonight.
I understand why you have 43 shitters then, but dude, that thing needs its own water main from the street, right? Like normally your house pipe is like, I don't know, maybe like a 1 or 2 inch pipe coming from your hookup if you have city. Dude, this thing is like a fucking sewer, right? Going to the house, a sewer pipe. Like,
you hear it.
Yeah, like most houses register the electrical use in kilowatt hours. This fucker's using megawatt hours. All right, that's what it says on the meter. We don't even bother with fuck it. We're doing megawatt hours. All right,
dude,
and that's not
I just
still
can't
just
believe
spinning.
that.
That's
dude, like 4 acres of floor space. Holy fuck,
dude!
Why do you need that fucking much room? What do you got? A fucking family of 26,000 people? Holy fuck. All right, North Dakota. In 2007, North Dakota nabbed the Guinness World Record for most people making snow angels simultaneously. The State Historical Society of North Dakota organized the event and rounded up 8,962 people on the Capitol's lawn to participate. Look at that.
That is the most ass fact that has been on here so far.
That's absolutely not true. There was one on here I didn't understand
Bullshit.
why the fuck it was on here.
Bullshit.
I'm being dead serious.
That is the worst fucking fact that's been on here. Are you serious? You couldn't come up with anything else for North Dakota. That's all you had. Sorry, I had a visitor.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the one that...
Okay, whatever. I remember what we were talking about. How you're saying how these CEOs make a bunch of money and then they don't do anything with said money that they make. I think what's confused amongst people who bitch and complain about how much people are worth and how much they pay and why they don't pay their fair share in taxes is being your net worth is completely different than to what you actually get taxed.
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's called income tax. Not net worth tax. It's called income tax. How much money did you actually bring in? You know, how much cash liquidity did you actually garner in this calendar year? And I think what most people miss on is, okay, yes, obviously CEOs do get paid some sort of money, right? They have to. But a lot of them get paid through stock options. Well, you can't tax someone on a stock option in the normal way you tax someone on income tax. Because stocks change every fucking minute. You know what I mean? So how can you tax someone on something if today the stock of Dylan's Widget Company is $36.54 a stock or a share, and then by the end of the day it's up to $42.13, right? And then the next day it's down to $41.32, and then it's back up to $44.36, and then it's down to $38.39. How do you base your? I guess the only way you could do it is if you took the year average. But then again, it's just a stock. They don't have the money. It's not like they can go and fucking give you the money right then and there. They don't have it. It's not. They don't have the liquidity of it yet. Now it's pretty easy to get the liquidity of it because you just have to sell the stock, but you don't have it. And so I think that's what's missed is that when they say these CEOs are getting paid X amount of dollars, I think it's, yes, a certain amount of it is cash, but a certain amount of it is okay, this is what, I mean, by now we all know what Apple stock share is. It hangs right around about $200 a share. Okay? That's where it usually hangs around. So if you just take the average of $200 a share for Apple Inc. and you give Tim Cook 100,000 shares a year, then yes, then he's going to make, what is that, $200 million or whatever?
Yeah.
But he didn't make $200 million. He has the option to get $200 million, but he didn't make that much, if that makes sense. Because it's not, if he gets his W-2 from Apple, it's not going to say $200 million in income. No, it's going to say $32 million or whatever his actual, what he gets paid from Apple-wise. I think that gets missed out a lot on how much CEOs make. So, all right, let's move away from it. Let's put our tinfoil hats on.
Oh fuck, this I'm not excited for, and I think it's gonna piss me off.
But before we do that,
okay, thank God. I wasn't ready.
Dylan, do you think someone surviving COVID is the same as someone being shot at?
Oh fuck, I know where this is going. No. No. That's
okay,
like...
okay. Why do you say that? Why? Why is it not the same?
Why is it not the same? Because it's like saying that you were the last JFK because you got shot in the shoulder. You didn't die from that bullet, did you? You fuck.
It's like saying you survived a car accident and all you did was back out of the driveway and you hit a fucking biker. All right, that's what it's like, right? So Joy Reid, who has,
it's like saying you survived a skydiving trip. But you had a parachute on the whole time.
There you go. So, MSNBC host Joy Reid, she's something special, let me tell you. She is something special. Suggested, because I guess Biden magically got COVID, even though he's had multiple booster shots. Weird. got COVID again, but she said that it was that President Biden recovering from COVID-19 is a sign of strength, similar to former President Trump surviving an assassination attempt.
Absolutely not. Sorry.
So we're comparing a dude who got a little some sniffles to a guy who literally would have died if he would not have turned his head at the second that he did. That's what we're comparing it to. Okay.
And I want to be clear as well. I don't know why, but like one of my coworkers said that Trump took a bullet for our country. No, he did not. He got grazed by a bullet because he got lucky, but he did not take a bullet for our country. There are men and women out there that did take a bullet for our country, and they're 6 feet under the ground because of it. So there is a difference between taking a bullet and getting grazed by one. Now, granted, if Trump did not move his head because he just happened to move his head, he would have absolutely died. All right.
Oh, he would have been
no doubt about it.
He would have been the next most open-minded person next to JFK. So
right. So don't get it twisted. That I'm not saying that there's not a chance he could have taken a bullet for our country. I just don't think he did. I think he just got grazed. Did he get shot at though? So I mean, he's more gangster than the gangster rappers out here.
But Biden got COVID, and that's the same thing.
Oh my God, Biden got COVID. Fucking idiot.
Some old bastard got some sniffles.
See, like that's the thing. I think COVID is a real thing. Do I think people played it up a little bit too much? In some cases, yes. But there have been times where, like, one of my old coworkers, Eric, he had a family member pass away because of COVID. COVID shut down his kidneys for whatever reason. And they were like, yeah, he was completely healthy. His kidneys were like, you know what? I'm peacing out. I'm peacing out. I'm sick of this shit. I'm ready to go.
I'm sick of dealing with your toxic ass. I'm out.
And the reason why I say COVID is a real thing is because I've had COVID before, and it's affected me in different ways than the flu has. And like during the flu, I get like muscle aches and stuff like that. When I got COVID the first time, dude, my fucking knee and elbow joints fucking killed me. I wanted to chop them off, dude. It hurt so fucking bad. I was like, I can't do this. I think I might actually die. But yeah, comparing COVID to an assassination attempt is kind of crazy. Like you did not get. Nobody tried to kill you because they sent COVID your way. All right.
Yeah, it's not like Harry Potter was over there saying "Covidus, Hopidus," right? And fucking flashed his wand. It gave your ass COVID. That's not how that works. Okay, so let's get our tinfoil hats on now.
Here we go. This is what I'm waiting for.
All right, so I got two of them here. So for people to first say that this was staged, Trump being shot at was staged. Are you dumb?
Oh my God! Thank you. Oh my God! Thank you. Okay.
Are you dumb, dude? Think of the fucking cajones this MFer would have, and if this is true that it was set up, he would still have my vote because of the fucking cojones that he has, right? To be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do to garner more support. We're gonna shoot at you, but we're just gonna nick you in the ear. Okay, that's what we're gonna do, and this should garner support and shit.
I literally talked about this at work because I was like, okay, if we're going to go to conspiracy theory, I'm going to take this to the fucking next level, motherfucker. Yeah, you're going to tell me that these motherfuckers shot at Trump, killed somebody, and was like, oh, shit, we just killed somebody. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. It's just like, are you stupid? Oh, my God. And then the other conspiracy theory, and this one I think has more...
No, don't do me like this, Cole.
This one has
don't
more,
do me like this.
This one has more stock behind it. So if you watch the video,
can I guess what it is? It was a CIA job.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
No, you're close though. If you watch the video of like the main camera that's on Trump when he's typing his speech, and what we mean about him turning his head is literally when he somebody superimposed over when the first shots were fired, because obviously with the amount of people there, they can get exactly when the first shots were fired to like the second, right? Right when he turned his head is when doucher cunt, right, on the top of a rooftop that the Secret Service went up there because it was sloped. That's when he fired at Trump, right? And you think I'm serious? No, legit. The fucking director of the Secret Service said that we didn't have agents up there because it was a sloped roof. What?
Oh my god.
Well, so are we no longer going to have people walking on the street because they could get hit by a car now? Is that what is that because that's the same theory we're working on here? But okay, right? It's a fucking 3 to 12 sloped roof. That's too steep. But if you watch the video, right when it starts, right, or right before it starts, okay, now there's a woman behind Trump. She's like in the second or third row behind Trump, right? And the people that sit behind Trump, right, on the stage, behind the stage rather. She holds up. She has a ball cap and a set of sunglasses on, right? Now, I'm not saying I believe the conspiracy theory. I'm just spitting out what the conspiracy theory is, okay? And then we'll give our thoughts on it, okay? She holds up a sign that said Trump, whatever. It didn't say Vance at the time because he wasn't the VP. Trump, whatever, right? Well, then right when shots fire, right? Let's see, 99.9% of the people there are like, yo, what the fuck? They all, I don't know, duck and take cover because some motherfucker is shooting, right? Mm-hmm. Not this hard bitch. No. She fucking sits there. Everything's great. Nothing's going wrong here. Let me pull up my phone now and start videotaping this.
Okay,
Never crouched over to take cover from literal fucking lead rounds flying through the air. Didn't do anything. Nothing. Started recording. And then, supposedly, now, the reason why I put more stock behind this than the other one that Trump was in on it, is that since Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, now I'm not saying he's done a bang up job, but he's done a good, he's done a much better job than what the douchebags running Twitter before it have been doing. In the sense of he does let more free speech on there in the sense that he's not censoring certain people. Obviously, if they're saying, death to America, well, even if you say death to America, I don't think they're censoring that because under that, that's under your First Amendment right to say death to America. I
don't know why, but it reminds me of Iraq lobster.
Iraq lobster, yeah. Don't boil me. Hold on. Sorry, I cough. But supposedly, and the reason why I do is so since Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, now like they'll have, if someone puts something on Twitter, you could have underneath it, they'll put like community notes, which means that multiple people have put in and said, yes, this is actually what happened. And then they'll put a link to XYZ or no, this didn't actually happen or no, this was taken out of context. If you listen to the whole video, this is actually what he said, right? And then they'll, generalize and stuff. Supposedly this woman who is Barney Badass, is the assistant to the director of the FBI. And that has not been disputed under the community notes tab on Twitter. I think Dylan just threw a pen.
No, it was Brianna throwing something at me.
Oh. Tell her we're fucking busy!
About what?
This just kills the mood. Do 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 do.
Sorry, she showed me a meme.
It couldn't wait.
I guess not. Well, it's funny because I relate to it. So, anyways, go ahead because I'm about to tear this shit up.
I just finished.
Oh, you finished?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, so let's go ahead and delve deep into this. I know I know exactly what video you're talking about. Holy shit, I started Joe Bidening that shit.
Man, okay. You should run for president.
So, if you actually watch the entire thing, about 85% of the people ducked down because the other 15% didn't know what the fuck was going on. They were like, huh? Michael, good old Michael from my work, decided to go, well, if you look at her, she looks right at the shooter like 2 times. we're gonna have to bleep that, but I hope you know that.
Oh,
Michael.
Sorry.
Yeah, I dropped his real name. Michael, look at the.
I'm glad you caught it. So now I put a marker in the clip. I was out in La La Land at the time.
Michael, if you look at the fucking goddamn video, there's a bunch of people. Even Trump is looking over that way. So you're gonna tell me that this lady has fucking superhuman vision and saw a dude laying on a roof? I don't think so. Fucking A, all right? So, and I don't know about the FBI thing. I honestly don't know about that. But, yeah, if you look at the video and you hear, like, the first 2 shots, like, people ducked down, but not a lot of them did. Like, a majority of them did. It's just, there was a surprising few that people just kind of looked over and was like, what the fuck was happening? And then about her phone. She had already had her phone out recording stuff. I don't know. Well, I don't know if she was taking pictures. Do I think it's weird?
You mean the lady I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She did not have her phone out at the time it started.
Yeah, not at the time it started, but she had her phone out previously, so she had already had her phone in her hand.
Well, I'm sure most people had their phone out by then.
And she was taking pictures or videos or whatever. It is a little weird that she would choose to instantly start recording the shit, because that is weird. But here's the thing.
If you watch the video, like, shit starts going south in a hurry, and there's, like, zero reaction out of here. Like, no emotion is shown. Like, there's not, like, a put your hand up to the face, like, oh, fuck, what's going on? Like, no ducking down. No nothing. Like, looking around. No.
Maybe straight. She thought it was firecrackers.
No, looking dead straight. Oh, look, here's this iPhone. Video. Play. Or record. That's what it was like. It was like,
so,
huh?
But there's a lot of... If we think about all the reactions... Sorry, I just heard some shit in the background that kind of took my attention away. And Brianna's going to have to explain to me what that was later. But so
I'm interested now because I just heard I got pregnant in the background.
Brianna, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I heard a 9-year-old get pregnant.
Oh. It's about Roe v. Wade.
What?
Oh, they're talking about Roe v. Wade.
Oh. How does a 9-year-old get pregnant? When did she hit fucking puberty? The minute she popped out of the womb? Holy shit! All right, anyways, let's fucking continue on. Let's ignore the sandwich maker for right now.
So this day and age, for whatever fucking reason, instead of people helping people out or like doing the sensible thing and ducking down for cover, people have chosen to record shit in an attempt to gain clout or whatever, which I think is purely idiotic of you to do something. Like, I'm sorry, if you go up to a fucking car crash and there's like 4 people that died, and you're sitting there recording it because you're a dickhead, you're a sick person. That's just that's just the way it is. Now, it just might have been like a natural response. I don't know. She could be a fucking Terminator for all we know. But there is one more conspiracy theory, by the way.
Oh, there is?
Good old Michael told me this one. Either you believe that the CIA is so bad at their jobs that they let this happen, or it was set up by the CIA. That's it. That's all you have to believe, and I guess you have to choose one of those, otherwise you're going to get shunned, crucified, or whatever.
So wait. He's saying that the CIA set it up
dumb
that they let this happen, that they JFK'd it.
Yeah, they set it up.
Does he understand what the CIA does?
I don't know, because I tried talking to this fucker, and he's just an idiot.
The CIA,
in all sense of the words.
Now, I'm not saying now the CIA. Now, I'm not saying the CIA follows rules because I don't believe they do.
Oh, absolutely not.
The CIA is not allowed to work on American soil. They're not allowed to do projects on American soil. That's if they're doing a project overseas and it ends up coming to American soil, they're supposed to turn it over to the FBI. Do I believe the CIA does that? Fuck no.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
So
absolutely not. They do not follow the rules that are put in place. However, The CIA is not in charge of presidential detail. That's another branch under Homeland Security called United States Secret Service.
Or he said that the Secret Service was whatever.
Oh, okay, that makes a difference. That makes a difference.
Hang on, he kept intermingling CIA and shit like that, right? So that's what I was saying.
So he's obviously confused between the CIA and the Secret Service.
So here's the thing. Do I believe that, A, the CIA is incompetent enough to do it? Yes. History has shown before that they've had governmental projects where they've absolutely fucking botched the shit out of it.
Yes, we're looking at you, 9/11. Well, it's true. If the CIA would have talked to the FBI before 9/11, and if the FBI would have done the same, it wouldn't have happened.
And I will admit, I was getting fucking heated, dude, because he kept bringing up, well, this video shows that a person let Secret Service know that somebody was there. Okay, show me this video. Well, I can't find it. Oh, that's convenient that you can't find this video that you've been hyping up the entire fucking time. Now, I did do my own research. I had to disprove my own fucking point that the Secret Service was incompetent.
They are.
All right? I had to literally say, because I stood on the ground, that they were incompetent, right? I'm like, they are dumb enough to let this happen. Whatever. Right? And I said many times that sometimes they meet with the police, they tell them, this is where you're going, this is what we're going to do, this is how you're going to do it. And sometimes they stop contact right there. They tell them what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it. Because they have a job to protect the president. Or presidential candidate.
Former president.
Former president, sorry. Here's the thing. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I looked up some videos, all right? And there is a video of a group of people.
Step-sibling porn. Oh.
Group of people that told a police officer there was somebody on the roof, and in the video you can see somebody on the roof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the video cuts out, and obviously the police reviewed all body cam footage and stuff. This police officer did actually go and attempt to figure out what the fuck was going on, and he obviously they haven't released anything. This is just what I've heard from someone who is in charge of police officers and stuff. I can't remember if it was a sheriff or whatever, but
whatever.
They said that they did see him climb up onto the roof, but he didn't have access to his gun because he's holding himself up. And the person with the rifle, a fucking rifle, people, pointed his gun at him. Obviously, if you're a normal person, you don't want to get your brains splattered onto the fucking ground, so you're going to drop down. So, but then police did notify the Secret Service that there was maybe a situation that was happening. And then another thing was pissing me off is that they were like, well, the snipers are staring at him for 10 fucking seconds. Yeah, but they're the only two snipers up there. And obviously they have to monitor the entire crowd. They're not going to fucking just watch one area at, for a longer period of time than, 3 or 4 seconds. Like, oh, that's clear. Move, move, move. Oh, that's clear. Move, move. So obviously, like, the thing that disproves that point is the fact that they killed him 3 seconds right after.
No.
No?
26 seconds.
After the first shots rang
Took
out.
26 seconds after the first shot to kill him.
So, but another thing, the way he was dressed, I don't know what the conditions were, but the first time I saw the video, I mean, it was a low-quality video. It doesn't fucking help.
Well, unless you have, like, a TV camera super zoom, it's not going to be great video quality.
But, the first time I watched it, I could not see movement, like, whatsoever. I'm like, yeah, it's nice that I can see the dude, in the video. Mm-hmm. And I was being sarcastic. But then I watched it a second time, I was like, oh, shit, there is somebody up there. So, I mean, it's just a number of different things that goes into ways that you have to protect certain people. And the fact that people just immediately go, oh, well, the Secret Service or CIA planned it. No, I don't think they did. All right? Do I think our Secret Service and or CIA is incompetent enough to do this shit? Yes. Guess what? They fucked up big time. That's all I can say. They fucked up big time.
Yeah, I do believe that Secret Service fucked this up.
Especially being told, hey, there's a fucking dude somewhere.
My question is, okay, that rooftop was, what did they say, 130, 140 yards away from the stage? I think it was about 130, 140, right? That's not that far of a shot. I mean, let's be honest here. That's not that far of a shot. You're telling me that no one thought to put someone on that rooftop?
Here's the thing. I heard that it was outside of their security perimeter. I don't care.
No, fucking wasn't.
Well, here's the thing. I don't care that it was or wasn't. What you have, there's an opportunity right there. Why wouldn't you put anybody on there?
There was motherfuckers in the building next door. Police and Secret Service. Both of them were in the building next door. You're telling me that no one thought, maybe we should, I don't know, guard this fucking ladder up to a roof. I'm just thinking out loud here. No one thought this. Not a person.
Nobody knew how that ladder got there. And
it just just hocus pocus its way there?
I guess. They Harry Pottered that shit. Labracadabra. Ladder cadabra.
Labracadabra. I totally believe. You could not change my mind that Secret Service fucked this up royally.
They absolutely
the reason that it didn't go bad is because Trump won the lottery, right? And just happened to turn his head at the exact moment the dude decided to rip a shot off. But yeah, Secret Service fucked this up beyond all belief. So bad. But I guess it makes sense when you're the director of the Secret Service is someone who worked security at PepsiCo. So I guess if you're in charge of protecting Chester Cheeto, you can be the fucking director of Secret Service.
Holy shit, dude!
You think I'm joking? I'm
Pepsi
not.
Man,
I'm not.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just thinking it's funny that the director of Secret Service was a security. Whatever, head of security at PepsiCo.
I guess Trump should have went out there in a Pepsi outfit. I mean, that's the only way that shit would have actually been fine. That's where he screwed up. He should have went out there and took the fucking. You know what? No, Trump took the Pepsi challenge about getting shot, and he's like, "I'll take that odds," and he won. He actually won the Pepsi challenge. Okay, that's what happened. Against all odds, he actually beat the Pepsi challenge. He got his fucking. He's gonna get the fucking Harrier jet. All right, that's what's gonna happen. All these old people out here know what I'm talking about. That's a fucking great callback, Dylan. You have no idea.
You're right. I have no idea.
So, all right, let's move on from protecting sodas. Obviously, everybody and their brother probably knows who Caitlin Clark is, right?
Yeah.
So her boyfriend is getting some serious backlash. On the old interwebs because there were photos of him partying in Las Vegas for his birthday, right? I don't know how old.
All right. Probably hey, 20. Can I pause you right there for just a quick little? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, all right? People?
Okay. Yeah,
all right.
Let's be mindful here, okay? Right. So he was in Vegas for his birthday. Mm-hmm. Probably had a bunch of his friends there or something. I don't know. But there was photos of him around a bunch of girls wearing bikinis at the Encore Beach Club. And so people are now fucking losing their mind over it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Because
I don't see the What?
Because he was what?
Because he was surrounded, there was a bunch of girls there wearing bikinis. So I guess under these people's logic, he's not allowed to go to the beach. Because guess what's at the beach? Now, if he was sitting there, like, I don't know, whacking off to them or, like, making out with one of them, okay, yeah. But just because you're in the same, just happen to be in the same room, in Las Vegas, mind you, right, where you can literally go to fucking nude shows, that there was girls there wearing bikinis.
Isn't prostitution legal there?
I do believe it is. I don't, this is so dumb. Like, think about if a guy went to, okay, Dylan, you're going to have to be really fucking honest with me here, okay? Really honest with me.
This is why we need Brianna on here, because I'm going to fucking ask her.
No. Stop. Let me ask you something first, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I need you to be honest with me, okay? You and Brianna go to the beach, right? Go to fucking Grand Haven State Park or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, what's going to be there? Girls in bikinis.
Yeah.
You're not going to take a look, not just going to look at one going by, not once, out of the fucking hundreds and hundreds of them there. You're not going to see one of them.
Everybody's going to see everything.
Thank you.
So,
that's what I'm getting at. I don't understand what's now. If you go over there and start flirting one up, like, "Hey, you want to come home and do the hanky panky?" That's a problem. But just because you happen to be in the same vicinity as one, what? That's like arresting someone because they happen to be next to an alcoholic and they're going to charge him with drunk driving. What?
Yeah, it's fucked up. All right, Brianna. If I was to go to Las Vegas on vacation with, like, let's just say my friends, right? And we go to, like, a bar or something, just to hang out, just drink, get a few drinks, whatever. And there happens to be bikini-cladded girls there, and I'm not doing nothing with them. They're just there. Are you going to get mad at me?
No, you can look, but you can't touch.
I wouldn't even look, but that's just me.
Oh, you fucking liar! You are a goddamn liar.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't like be on.
You are
like, oh yeah,
dude. If some girl is fucking walking around with like 36 double D's and they're fucking bouncing, nearly giving her a black eye, you're not gonna.
Okay,
look.
obviously I'm gonna look because
you're
interesting. But
yeah, like I said, like what Brianna just said, you can look, but just don't touch. Because you know damn well girls do the same thing when a guy goes by. Like, oh, I bet he has a good size package. You know, as he's wearing a fucking
oh, look at that ass.
Yeah,
I'd like to peg him. Whoa.
Yeah, dude's wearing a Speedo and he's got a grapefruit down there. Yeah, they're not going to look. Dude, even a guy's going to look like, God damn, lucky some bitch, right?
Well, I saw an article, like, when I was in high school, that a human will actually look at both male and females. Like, just not out of, like, oh, you're bisexual or anything, just because it's just human nature.
It's just the curiosity of it.
Or like, you know, you're going outside and some dummy thick dude is walking by. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, if I go outside and I see Dylan fucking wearing a Speedo walking by, you're damn right I'm gonna look. Now I'm not gonna be like, oh, what a sexy bastard. I'm gonna be like, oh, dude, they're like, they're
brother,
like, they're like children here.
What's that, brother?
Oh my god.
No, I don't get.
It's just people. They obviously hadn't been pissed off about something in a day or two, so they needed to find something to be pissed off about.
Listen, there is certain things I don't like. Like, we went to Michigan Adventures. This was quite a few years ago, and need I mind you, I was a teenager at this point. So, Horn Dog Central, right? There was a girl that was walking by, and she had booty shorts on, and like part of her cheeks were hanging out, and it's like, why are you doing that? Just wear a fucking bikini then. Like, what is wrong with you? You know, it's like, and it's not because I didn't find her attractive at all. I was just like, and to certain other guys,
he found that ass attractive, but
to certain other guys, you know, they'd probably find her attractive. I just didn't, because I was just like, and there's nothing like wrong with how you dress. I just don't think, especially at a park like that, if you're just gonna be fucking letting your shit strut out, fucking wear something else then. Wear a bikini, because you're already traumatizing some little kid.
Right, but then she's just going to wear a bikini that's a fucking thong. A thong bikini.
Right.
Right,
and
where
her asshole's poking out just a little bit.
It literally
like,
just goes
don't
up,
touch me.
It just goes up her ass crack, and then it just covers, like, well, I'm sure if you're wearing a fucking thong bikini, you're going to have a Brazilian. I'm just saying. You're right, and then covering the front door lips. So,
I don't get it. I don't really get it.
I mean, I guess the bone of a thong bikini is you don't have to worry about getting a fucking wedgie, right?
Yeah, because you have a constant wedgie.
You have a constant, so it's like if you pull it out, you're just going to be showing your ass crack, right?
Yeah, you just take it off to the side, and somebody's going to be like,
"Yeah,
I can smell asshole here, dude."
Yeah.
Fucking reeks. Who smells like who smells like SeaWorld?
Where's Shamu?
Where's Shamu?
She's blowing out her hole.
Excuse me.
We went to Michigan's Adventures last year, right? And my dumbass forgot my sunglasses in the car, right? So what did I do? I bought a set of sunglasses. Why? Because I can look without being known.
There you go, you little pervert.
Well, fuck's sakes, you know? Again, if some chick's walking around with her fucking ass cheeks doing the fucking twiddly twat as she's walking down the road, right? You're not gonna look. Are you serious, right? She's got more literally the only thing on the front side is covered is their fucking nipples. she's got more fucking side and under boob than what's being covered up. Yeah, who the fuck's not gonna look? Let's be real here. And if you don't like it, don't wear that then. If you don't want fucking guys looking at you, for God's sakes. That's the part I don't get is these girls are like, yeah, why are you looking at me? Well, why the fuck are you wearing something that literally covers up, I don't know, 2 square inches of your body?
Yeah.
Come on,
no,
let's
I wouldn't
be real
do that
here.
to a man. Oh, would you now? If a man's coming by with a dick swinger of a dick and he's got those gray sweatpants on.
No, if he's wearing
and the outline of his Cocker Spaniel is just fucking sitting there wiggling around like the worm. Yeah, you're going to look, bitch.
If a dude's walking by in a Speedo, right, and he's packing some heat down there, you're not going to take a glance and be like, ooh, wait, I want to see if I can get on the same ride as him. Come on, women.
It's the same thing. If I see a lady the size of Shamu out there walking in a bikini, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be disgusted. But I'm gonna look like, what the fuck?
Right. I'm sure people have looked at me and Dylan and said, "What the fuck are those fat asses not wearing shirts for?" You know, it's like let's
cover that shit up, dude.
Yeah, man. Come on.
We got fucking Bigfoot's kid out here.
God, that makes about as much sense as cleaning trash cans. So I heard
there's a certain point is when you should clean them, but yeah.
Well, okay, yes, if you have I don't know, the dog's poop bag fucking splurges open inside the trash can, yeah, okay. Well, what I'm getting as I heard this radio ad for a service in the Grand Rapids area that will come and clean your fucking trash bins, like the ones that the garbage company gets you, so they can, I don't know, put it in their fucking truck and take it away to the landfill. With a water pressure.
He's so fucking dumbfounded by this idea that it's fucking him up.
I am, dude. Like they will go to your house.
As you proceed to struggle with the next 2 sentences.
This is not because I've been drinking. I'd be fucked up like this dead ass sober. Like they come to your house with a
holy shit, you got me dying over here.
And fucking clean your trash can with some antibacterial stuff or whatever, and use like 200 degree water at like 60 million psi or some shit like that. So that way your trash can's all nice and clean. I'm like, yeah, until you throw the one fucking bag of trash in there and it's immediately fucking covered in bacteria. What a waste of... Why don't you just take your fucking $100 bill and wipe your ass with it? Let's... Come on now. Seriously. Unless you're cleaning that motherfucker with Clorox every fucking time the trash guy comes and picks it up and dumps it in the fucking back. What's the point? What is the point of cleaning it? Oh, to disinfect it. It's trash! Are you telling me you go over, you put something in the trash can, you take your fucking Lysol and then you grab the trash bag and take it out? What? It's called take it out and then, I don't know, wash your fucking hands after. It's not that hard. I don't get... That is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. Oh, we'll come by and clean your trash can for you. How about you just suck my cock? How about that?
I wanted to see how much they actually charge for this.
If they charge anything more than 3 cents, it's fucking rape. All right? That's what that is. If you wanted to clean your trash can, oh my God, just get a fucking bucket of water, put some fucking, I don't know, you don't even have to do that. Take some Fantastic or whatever, or like scrubbing bubbles. Spray the shit out of that shit, all right? And then take your, I don't know, garden hose that every fucking house has and hose her down, right? That is the dumbest thing ever. You know what the problem is? It's obviously successful. That's the more depressing part, is that it's successful. You might wonder why I'm so pissed off about it, because it's so dumb that it's successful. I'm pissed off that I didn't come up with that idea. That's why I'm so pissed off. That's like, during COVID, like, oh my God, I saw commercials for this, and it just makes me laugh. Because they're just cashing in on the stupidity of people. You could buy this thing that would go on your shower head. It was a microbacterial or microbial thing or whatever you'd put on your shower head. Because apparently they're thinking people are taking showers in poop water. And so then when the water would come out of the shower head, it'd go through this microbial thing or whatever and be disinfected after it goes through there. I'm like, I don't think water going through a shower head is going to be disinfected in like I don't even know how fast the water comes through there. The amount of time it spends inside of that macro or microbacterial thing or whatever, microbial thing, it's not getting disinfected. If you think that's getting disinfected, you're stupid. Let's be real here, okay? If you have city water, there's a little bit of chlorine in that water, okay? Chlorine tends to kill a lot of things, okay? Just ask the people of fucking East Palestine, Ohio, okay? Chlorine kills a lot of shit. That's why we but it's like PFAS or lead. In certain amounts, it's not going to do anything to you, okay? Because it's so, parts per billion or trillion or whatever. It's not a problem. It's just, it makes me mad that people are cashing in on the stupidity of people, and I didn't come up with the idea. That's the part that upsets me the most. I didn't come up with it.
Here's I just messaged a garbage can cleaning company to see how much it is for one can. So
if it's anything, I mean, what do you think?
I'll give you an update on it next week.
What do you think it's going to cost?
Oh, at least like $75.
Dude, if it costs anything more than $10, if it costs any more than 3 cents, it's rape. Okay, but logically here though, if they're charging more than $10, I want to know who the dumbass motherfuckers that are paying for this, right? And be like,
$75 for a fucking garbage cleaning. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, here. Why don't I just round up your fucking plants, so that way there's no weed in your plants.
You know
Weeds
who it is?
Plants.
It's all the rich fucks out here. Because guess what? In my opinion, I think a service call fee for any type of person should be no more than $100 at most, depending on what it is. If it's obviously like lawn care service, $50 to come out here and see how big your yard is. Oh, okay, we got to mow this.
Most lawn care services, they'll come out for free.
Yeah, exactly. Now, for a certain...
Well, when you're saying service call, when you say service call, I'm thinking like appliance repair or...
Yes. It should not be over $100. The company that I worked for, $149.95. Nope.
If people are going to pay for it, why would you charge less?
Exactly. Rich motherfuckers out here. That was the goal. No. That was the goal that I was told. We are trying to go out of the less nicer neighborhoods and go into the rich folk out here.
So you want to go from the ghetto to you want to go from out of the shit house to the penthouse, is what you're saying?
Yes.
You could have just said that, okay?
Out of the penthouse out of the
shit house to the penthouse.
Yes.
Okay.
That didn't sit right with me, so that's one of the reasons why I left. But that's besides the point.
Yeah. Well, again, whatever. I'm just like, we're gonna disinfect your trash can. Why don't you just put bleach on my asshole? There, my shit's disinfected when it comes out of the source. Problem solved. My God. Okay, so this past weekend, I went to a couple of races down in Indianapolis area. All right, and one of them was at Anderson Speedway. Now, Anderson is a little quarter-mile bull ring, and it's pretty old school there. Now, I've been to another old school racetrack called Winchester. That's a half mile, but the guy I went with, longtime family friend, went down there, and he was saying he hadn't been to Anderson in a while too. But the last time he went to Anderson, right, he's like, "Oh, you got to go to the bathroom." I'm like, why? He's like, you just have to go to the bathroom. All right. You'll have to. I guess we'll have to go to the bathroom sometime, right? Visit the bathroom. Now at Winchester, okay, they don't have the normal like you go up to a urinal, you pee in a urinal. No, what we do is we had the building, right, and we just put a trough along the wall. You pee into a trough. That's what you do. Okay. At Anderson, we go to where the bathrooms are, right, and you have the men and the women. Well, the men was outside. There was no roof. It was an open plot of land, and before they had installed the troughs on the wall, you literally just pee on the wall. Yeah, that's what you do. You just pee on the wall.
Gotta go take a piss, mate. I'm gonna go pee on the wall.
But I was like, but like I said, it's outside. Like, if it was raining, that'd be a real pisser for it to be pissing rain in the pisser while you're trying to have a piss.
It's overflowing with yellow.
Yeah. I mean, they've installed a trough now, so upgrades, right? You know, we're at least reached like we've reached the 1980s. So when it comes to racetrack standards. But I was like, think about if you were just peeing on a wall, man, you're just sitting there, you're gonna start sword fighting the guy next to you.
My string is longer than yours. Oh, no, it ain't. Crossing streams.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Oh, I just thought that was great. That, like, where's the bathroom at? Oh, it's in there. You go in there and like, well, where's it at? Oh, right there. It's just the wall. Yeah, just pee on the wall. Okay. I suddenly don't have to go pee anymore.
Fucking what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm totally not gonna get any gross backsplash from this, from like Angel fucking pee.
If you're standing fucking 2 inches from the wall, you might be standing a little close, right? Okay.
No, I'm talking about like
if you're
some people just fucking piss hard, all right?
No, if you are a grower, all right, and you're standing at the wall and the wall's giving you head because that's how close you're standing to it, you might be a little close. Back up a step or two, and then. I don't know. Just
if you're standing close enough to the wall where you're worried about getting diseases, back away from the wall.
I don't know, and like I don't know, just maybe piss at the ground. You don't need to aim for the wall. Like aim down at the wall. What are you doing?
You know damn well some motherfucker is going to be aiming for the wall.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Yeah, well then just don't stand next to him. I don't know. I just find that great. When you go to old racetracks, right, and you just like, yeah, those were the days. That's how it was back then. Piss on the wall. It's the piss wall.
It's the piss wall.
It's the piss wall. All right, we've already done your facts of the week. I jumped all out of order because we're already pushing almost 2 hours, but I have more stuff on here. We gotta get 3 more things, but yeah, fuck it. Okay, so. You know, we always make the joke about someone being an uncle daddy, mostly from the South.
Yeah, auntie mommy.
Yes.
Grandpa, uncle daddy.
Yes, yeah. Pretty much. Okay, so I'm going through the old New York Post here, right? Just trying to find some stuff to help fill out the show, although we obviously did not need it. And this article headline catches my eye. And it says, I am the uncle of my biological son. You have now piqued my interest.
I am the uncle of my biological
Donating
son.
sperm
Whoa.
to my sister was the right thing to do.
What?
That's what I said. I mean, that's
what?
Well, think about it. If you're an uncle, that means if you're an uncle daddy, you would have to have had donated sperm or donated something to your sister.
You fucked your cousin or sister, whatever.
Adam Zayden, 25, loved his sister Jade, 29, so much that he gave her the gift of their own family by donating his sperm to his sister-in-law. So it wasn't a biological sister, it was a sister-in-law, but still.
It's still kind of weird.
Still kind of weird. So the reason they did it is because the sister-in-law and the uncle daddy's brother, they had been trying for a while to have a child, and they just couldn't, right? For X, Y, and Z reasons, every time they just couldn't do it, right? And so they were going to try and do the...
this is like the story of a fucking porno or something. This is crazy.
Stepbrother, I'm stuck. So after 3 years of listening to the struggle, Adam made them an offer. They'd become so frustrated with the donor process, it just felt like it was an easy thing to do.
I could just imagine. Hey, brother. Give me a glass cup.
Hold on, Dylan. They're not from the South. They're from London.
Oh. Hey, bruv! Give me a glass cup and I'll come in that thing.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it? A bottle of water.
And so the sister-in-law and the brother have been trying to have a biological son. And the problem that they've been having is that everybody that they've been trying to get a donor from, right, to get their sperm, they've been wanting to do it the natural way. I.e., the stranger wanted to then fuck the woman, right, inseminate the normal way. Because so how it normally artificial insemination, quote unquote, works is that they'll take a man's sperm, put it in like a syringe kind of thing, or like I don't know why. I just think of like having a turkey baster. You can just stick it up there. You just give it a couple pumps and good to go.
Walk, walk, walk. There you go. You're good.
Yeah, right. I don't know. That's what I just think of. Is that they just do that. But that's essentially how it works. And so what they did is doing this, it took them from December 2021 until June of 2022. So it took 7 months nearly for this to work. So every time that 1 week special time would walk around the house, Jade, the sister-in-law, would take the dog out for a walk. And at that time, Adam would go upstairs and crank it up and then hand his brother, I guess it is, I don't know, the Spider-Man web and be like, here you go. That's how we do it.
Oh fuck.
But how do you explain that? Like, that kid is never going to get made fun of in school. Not a chance.
No, because they're not going to know.
Right, yeah. Fucking posting this on the New York Post so all the world can see. Yeah, no one's going to know. No one's going to figure that one out. Okay. Okay, Dylan, well, you could go on.
Why in the fuck didn't the dude just donate his sperm? Does he just not have good sperm or something?
It could have been the guy didn't have good sperm. That might have been the problem. What the fuck?
They could go in there, tase your ball sack a few times, get you to come up like 4 times in a row. No, which is actually something that actually happens, and it kind of freaks me out because obviously.
What do you think? What do you think? Brianna's be like, "Hey, Dylan, I want to spice things up in the bedroom." Zap, zap.
Tase you in your ball sack. You like that? Ain't no kids after that. Anyways, if a man dies, right? Obviously, rigor mortis.
Yeah, so he's gonna have a. Yeah, he's gonna get a stiffy. Yeah.
Your family can actually tase your genitals to make you come, so they can have an heir to you. So, men, if you're wondering out there, it's not your cat that's gonna eat you or your dog that's gonna eat you when you die. It's gonna be your wife tasing your balls to get a kid out of you. All right.
Well, they're still gonna be getting eaten by a pussy.
That is true. Could you imagine just like, honey, I know you've been dead for 4 years and our kid is now 4 years old, but
tickle.
You owe like 10 grand in child support.
Yeah, this deadbeat ass of a husband.
Literally. At least that I've read that. I don't know how true it is. I'm pretty sure you can.
So wait,
because you stimulate it, obviously.
Right. So wait, if you do that, does the woman put on a wife beater then for a change?
I want to taste this dude's balls. Yeah, I don't get like why they couldn't just turkey baster a sperm.
I don't know why. I just saw that and I just thought of like you just pump full of turkey baster, full of your like your seed, and then you just be like stick it up there, right? Like, I mean, she could use it too to get herself wound up, right? And then and she can finish on her own terms. I don't know.
There you go.
Problem solved.
But like that's the thing. Like,
what if you use the turkey baster?
Is just crazy. We can like pick genetics that we want to keep and what we want to get rid of.
Mm-hmm. So why do we still have fucking Forrest Gump looking motherfuckers out here?
Because he's a special boy. I want to keep him.
He's special.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He's special.
He can't fucking walk right.
I saw that, right, because go back in the Biden dropping out thing, Obama made comments that, I don't know exactly what the exact line was, but, hold on, I'll see if I can find it, Dylan. Try to fill time.
He's just like, Jesus Christ, Joe, what the hell are we doing? I don't know what to talk about. It's weird. I'm just gonna keep going like this.
Ice cream.
Oh wait, I can just follow us on Twitter, Funny Idiot Show. Send us an email saying that you hate us or something at functionalidiots.podcast@gmail.com. We do have a YouTube now, Functional Idiots Productions, right? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Functional Idiots Productions, so check that out. And, of course, support us on Patreon if you first sign up. First 7 days are free. After that, I think it's $2 a month or $10 a month. And then $2 a month you get, when we eventually start running ads on here, you get those ad-free and stuff. But that's where we post our Not Until 4 podcast. We haven't posted there for quite a while. I think it's, our third episode? Our third week that we haven't posted something there.
Third or fourth, yes.
And I know I keep hyping it up, but the next one will have a guest on there. It's just Brianna. She's actually going to be able to talk, and you guys are going to be able to hear her. Crazy as that sounds. Ain't that right, Brianna? She ain't paying attention. She's playing with her sister in Minecraft.
Oh, whoa.
Calm down. This ain't Alabama. It's Michigan. Calm down. I don't know what else to talk about.
Okay, so I can't find it.
Okay, because I'm going to start talking about plucking my butt hair. So,
well, I'm. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna keep looking for it.
No, fuck no! I'm not gonna. That was a joke.
God damn it! I want to get it.
I got these dingleberries that are killer, dude.
Okay. So, Dylan needs a Brazilian wax on his scrotum.
No, my ass crack, dude.
Yeah, he's got the
50 Shades of Brown. Holy shit, I've never laughed that hard at my own joke. I feel like a dick.
Oh my God. I've laughed harder at my own joke.
Shit, dude.
Okay, so 50 Shades of Brown. That's like your dumb ass saying, who is said to sting like a butterfly and float like a butterfly and sting like me? Lightning McQueen?
I totally forgot about that, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, I fucking listened back to that episode, dude, and I was crying listening to that. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was still funny. It was so good.
Who said float like a butterfly, sting like a bee? Lightning McQueen.
Because you and me were comedic geniuses because we had the perfect pauses in there. Because it'd be like, I say something and then you'd start laughing, and then I'd say it again, and then we'd start laughing again. And I haven't said what was funny, but we were hyping it up. And then, he said Lightning McQueen. Oh. Okay, so after Biden announced he was stepping down, I don't think I've ever agreed with Obama on anything he's said or done before. But he said Joe Biden has been one of America's most consequential presidents. And I'm like, you know what? This is the first time I do agree with you. Yes, he has. And we don't agree on the same reason-wise, but yes, I agree. He has been the most consequential one ever. Oh, okay, that's what it was. I'm just like, yep, I can't disagree. I'm with you. Bang on there, the Bamster. All right. Oh, good. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know if you've heard of in Canada now, you can get basically assisted suicide.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I have heard something.
Okay, so a company at the Venice Design Festival in 2019 called Sarco reportedly unveiled a 3D printed capsule that reportedly offers a painless death within 10 minutes of entering with the push of a button. So how it works is it floods the chamber with nitrogen, and so basically, reduces the amount of oxygen in there, so you don't know, you just basically go to sleep, like that. Because you pass out from lack of oxygen, and then you just die, because then you have no oxygen.
Right.
It takes about 10 minutes, they say. And the person will then have a peaceful, even euphoric death within 10 minutes. How do you know?
How do you fucking know? You tried it yourself, buddy?
Yeah, like, how do you know? Yeah, like, who's testing? Hey, Jimmy, we got the perfect thing for you. We need this real important test done, okay? We need you to do it over the weekend. You up for it? My man. All right, what we need to do, you just need to go in this capsule, right? Close the door, and just push this button. And then just report back to us on Monday. That's all you need to do, okay? I know you can do it, Jimmy. What's the capsule do? We don't want to ruin the surprise for you. Just report to us on Monday. and just come back to us with what you think. Fucking come back, and he's like, he's like half gone, rotted away. It's a success.
Is this essentially a gas chamber?
So yes, all the Jews are pissed. We're gonna have all the however, all the neo-Nazis are currently doing backflips. So
with assisted suicide, there are certain things I can see, like where somebody is like in constant pain and nothing is helping them. Sure, maybe a very strong maybe, but people who are like suffering from mental disorders, I'm not saying that's treatable, but you can get help with that. In my opinion, I don't believe that somebody should take their own life. I think it's a very selfish act, because not only do you take away from somebody who is close to you, who loves you. Now, of course, I know every situation is different, and I'm just generalizing here, but the reason why I say that is a very selfish thing to do is because you're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about how this is going to affect everybody around you. You know, like if one of my family's members that I was close to were to kill themselves, I'd be devastated. You know, that's something they're not going to think about in that time. And I do want to mention, if you are struggling out there, there are resources that can help. Just don't think that killing yourself is an option, because it isn't. I've struggled with certain things, and there have been times where I've thought that, honestly, taking, certain actions would help me, but it doesn't. Get up and continue to move forward, and just realize that, you do have people that help you. It's good to talk about. It's healthy to talk about it. Hell, that's why they have church pews. I mean, or whatever the fuck it is, where you talk to the priest. It's where you can go.
You mean a confession booth?
Yes, a confession booth.
Okay.
But because, they believe that suicide is a sin, but that can just be somebody to talk to. Strangers, you're not seeing them. They're not seeing you. They aren't going to know who you are. So, and I think Canada's, and frankly, fucking stupid for this, but yeah, I don't. Assisted suicide is not the way to go, people. It's a little weird coming from the people of, we like maple syrup theory and fucking each other's cousins and brothers. No, I'm playing. That's Alabama.
What? That's not. Yeah.
No, but it's a little strange hearing it. But like in some situations, like I guess like it's hard to like really reason it. Like there's a solid reason for it. Maybe if somebody gets diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer and they know they're going to die and they don't want to go through like chemo or whatever because they know it's going to be financially hard on their family and stuff like that, I could see that maybe. Like I said, maybe.
Yeah, but then what about, how long do you wait then? You just be like, right, stage 4, it's terminal. All right, well, fucking write the appointment, 10 a.m. tomorrow. What do you do?
Right.
That's doing a disservice to your loved ones then, who maybe want to spend as much time with you then until you do die.
Man, this took a fucking shift from talking about 50 Shades of shit.
I wasn't thinking you were going to go down this fucking dark alley. I thought we were just going to shit on these dumbasses who came up with fucking a way to...
Oh, yeah, we can still shit on them.
I'm like, why? I know you don't want to know what's instant suicide? It has a pretty good service record. I'm just saying, if you do it right, it's like 100%.
I will say it's a little fucked up because sometimes they don't clean up the entirety of the mess, and the family has to, or figure out a way to do it. And the only reason why I say that is because we did have a family friend that did do this. It was a news story, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so in that sense, sure, it's, you hope to God it's a painless way to go, but at the same time, yeah. Like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna say shit because then I'm somebody's going to be like, well, I was given tips on the Functional Idiots podcast on how to take my own life. No, that's not what we do here. I just, you know, what is it? I just said not to do that. I didn't condone it, so I don't know. I think it's idiotic that they would actually provide assisted suicide, because you got people out here who work their asses off to make sure people don't kill themselves.
Yeah, suicide hotline. We love what you're doing,
but fuck you.
But all right, let's before we go on to our porn star birthdays and functional idiots of the week. Although I've already said what mine is. Week started off big news as on Monday night, this past Monday night, was the MLB Home Run Derby. And before the Home Run Derby, we had, you have the AL and the NL and whoever they decided to represent as the players from each side of the Home Run Derby, although it didn't really matter which league you're from. But we had the national anthem sang beforehand because, it is a sporting event and not your traditional sense of a sporting event, but it's still sporting event. It only takes you like fucking 2 minutes to do one. Come on, not that hard. But this might have been the one time you might sort of skipped it. So the one who sang it, or the person who sang it, was Ingrid Andress. She is a Michigan native. She's 32, and she is a country singer who has been was a 4-time Grammy nominee. Now I've never heard of her because I don't listen to modern country music, and so I don't know who she is. But she was the one who sang the national anthem, and Dylan's thing just took a shit, so we're going to wait for him to rejoin before I start the video off. Just waiting for Dylan to show. Welcome back, dumbass! You should stop fucking with shit. Dylan. Oh, he just muted himself. Dylan, you just muted yourself. Now you just unmuted. Do you know how to operate this? Hey, welcome back, Dylan. Yeah, dude, seriously. What? Yes, I can hear you.
It doesn't show on my screen. I guess I can't have anything nice, all right? My headphones cut out. I unplugged my headphones. I didn't even unplug my mic. I didn't touch my mic. And my mic stopped working. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So, all right.
It doesn't even show up that I'm talking. This fucking piece of shit. I'm going to fucking...
Well, I can hear you, so we're good.
Okay, good.
All right, good. All right, we're gonna give this national anthem a listen.
Oh, great! More things to piss me off. I can't wait.
Okay, let's. I don't want to spoil it. I've listened to it, but Dylan has not. So you're gonna get Dylan's instant thoughts. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, say can you see?
All right, so first part.
Oh, fuck, I already don't want to listen to this.
Well, I'm just saying, first part's not that bad. Like I said, I've never heard her sing, so I don't know what her natural singing voice is.
Oh, it's bad.
It could be kind of a... What?
It's bad.
Her singing voice?
It's already bad, yeah. No, her singing voice is good. Like, a good song by her, in my opinion. The Stranger. Give that a listen. It's not bad.
Oh, with the help of auto-tune?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is what happens when you sing without auto-tune.
By the dawn's early light.
It's not that bad. It's a little, like, at the end of each... This isn't a verse, but each line, it's a little cut off quick. But I wouldn't say it's horrible. I've heard worse.
She's a little sharp. Sorry, I know. But or not sharp, it's flat.
Yeah, but it's not...
And it's just kind of breathy, so...
Yeah, but it's not the worst. It's not terrible.
Yeah, you do have Rosie O'Donnell here. Oh, say, can you say? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You mean Roseanne Barr?
Roseanne Barr. What? Yes, sorry, whatever. Roseanne Barr.
But it's not bad. Yet.
What so proudly we hailed by the twilight's last gleaming.
Okay, that wasn't great.
Oh fuck, dude! I am not mentally prepared for this shit.
Now we go to probably the hardest part of the song, just because it's very high toned. So here we go.
who's brought
Oh, I'm sorry, we gotta go through again.
and bright stars through the perilous fight, or the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming.
Here we go.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
Oh my god, I want to die.
So, in the background...
Canada, I'll take your offer on assisted suicide, because fuck me. Holy shit.
In the background is fireworks for the rocket's red glare. Dude, it even sounds like the fireworks were like, they weren't in it either.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god.
Through the night, that our flag was still there.
Is this like slowed down at all?
No, this is regular speed.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, by this point, commit, girl. You're already fucked it. Just commit.
She is like the only person I've ever heard like sing in slow motion. It is so bad.
Dude, even the crowd's like, oh, God, make it stop. Do you think the guys, because, you know, you have the flag holders behind them, you know, you have two of them holding the flags and two of them are holding guns. Do you think they're, like, thinking about, like, just taking the barrel and just, you know, oh. Let's see what this tastes like.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Oh my god.
Oh, we're almost done, Dylan. Two more lines, Dylan. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do
For
it.
the land of the free.
Oh my
And the home of the brave.
I can't. I
No,
actually can't.
So that's a horrible rendition of the national anthem. Absolutely terrible. Wholeheartedly agree, right? There's a lot of things that Americans don't agree on, but this is something that I believe every American can agree on. That's horrible. And it's not there's two ways, in my opinion, to fuck up singing the national anthem. One is to do this and just sing really bad. The other one is to add a bunch of shit to it and sing it in a way that it was not written. I believe you can, for like certain songs, you can change how you sing it, but one song that you don't is the national anthem. You sing it how it's written. You don't change anything. It's written away, and you don't change it, okay? Now, obviously, she's been hanging out too much with Scott's off key, so... But it like she did it part. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Somebody said it's a rough week to be an ear in America.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ear rape your ears one more time here, Dylan. So she actually managed to fuck up both sins of the national anthem. She was really bad, and second of all, she added shit to it. So when she says, that part right there, the E, it's like, that's not how it's written. Just sing it how it's written. But I don't know why, like, that last part, like this part, right? Hold on, let's see if I can get it again. I just get SpongeBob vibes off that. The whole E. I don't know why, I just get SpongeBob vibes.
I don't know why, but that part reminds me of, like, the one fucking Vine. I know, Vine. But, where Beyonce like gives the mic to a fan, she's like, "Oh!" I just can't, dude. Holy shit!
The next morning, Ingrid Andress came out and said, "I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. I was drunk last night. Just only drunk, okay, dude. If you actually watch the video, you could tell she looks hammered." You can tell, look at her, she's like, she's a couple deep.
Yeah, complications.
She's like, I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country. I love so much for that rendition. It's the dumb part is she, okay, like you could have just ended it right there, right? That's fine. But then she added the last line. I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun.
Oh my God.
You were doing so good.
Why does every apology from every fucking celebrity just sucks dick?
Like
just because of one line they have in it.
Like, you could have just ended it after, I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country I love so much for that rendition. Boom, right there. But then you add the last part, like, did you never send this by your PR guy?
Like that, and be like, yeah, I'm going to rehab. Okay, cool. Good for you.
Good.
But don't fucking, I heard it's fun. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Stop. You know, we need the Michael Jordan thing. Stop it. Get some help. Oh my God! All right, I'm
about to heal my ears. After this podcast, I'm going to listen to Whitney Houston's national anthem. Haven't heard that one before, but I heard that's really good. So,
Whitney Houston has probably done some of the best national anthem renditions, and that's just because she has a really good voice. But all right, let's do Let's talk about some women who have some other good voices, but for different reasons.
That knows how to use their throats. Not as funny as the 50 Shades of Brown, huh?
No. First thottie on the list for porn star birthdays is Lightning McQueen. I mean, Alexa Flexi. 28 years old, being born on July 20th, 1996. A Russian from Mother Russia. She started in porn at the age of 22 in 2018. With a 5'2" stature and 32 Bs, she's been nominated for the awards Indestructible Butthole Superstar, 2 Peas in a Pod, also known as the Double Vag of the Year Award, or Double Vaginal Performer of the Year Award, and the Dylan's favorite award, the Comfartiest of the Year Award. You could do the 2-finger tango to her over 225 credited films, such as Birth of a Slave.
Huh? What?
Wood in the Woods.
I get that to be... I'm sorry, I'm still just fucking stuck up on the Birth of a Slave, dude. Holy shit.
Double Drilling. And Dylan's personal favorite, Put It in Her Ass 20. I like how that one's just at least straight and to the point. Like, you're gonna get anal, alright? Like, if you didn't expect anal out of that, you're dumb. You don't know how pornos work, do you? Next on the list is Davina Davis, 29 years old, being born on July 22nd, 1995. An American from Providence, Rhode Island. She started in porn in 2014 at the age of 19. With 34 C's on her 5'2" figure, you can abuse the wicked stick to her nearly 130 credited films, such as Hydrating the Pool Boy, Creepers and Peepers 5.
I think we've heard that one before.
Might have.
And Peepers 3, I believe.
Probably. Oh, you would remember, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure we have. I just threw out a random number.
This one had a special guest of Ingrid Andress in Chokey Throat Poke.
Holy shit. This last hour of the podcast has been great. I'm not going to lie.
And New Chicks on the Cock.
That one's creative. I like that one. That's funny.
Last one on the list is Melina Morgan, 33 years old, being born on July 23rd, 1991. An American from the GTA server.
Florida.
She started in porn in 2011 at the age of 20. Standing at 5'8" with 34 C's, she's been nominated for the awards Prettiest Girl in Porn, the Sexiest Adult Star, Porn's Best Body, and Pussy Eating Princess of the Year. You can play backstroke roulette to her nearly 250 credited films, such as Passion of the Pussy, Lessons on Licking, I'll Be Your Lollipop.
Oh my god.
And Cum Squat.
We've upgraded from cum squat.
What is a cum squat? Like you get pumped full and then you go do some squats and see if it pops out, falls out your ass.
She's leaking.
She's got a leaky bunghole.
Quick, change your oil.
So would that make change your oil? I'd like to give you a grease job. So would that make a condom the oil filter?
Absolutely. 100%.
The filter out the bad. Oh my god. Give her an oil change. Oh, fucking A. Okay. All right.
I swear to God, I'm not funny. I'm just dumb.
he tends to be funny. All right, Lightning
he's
McQueen.
coughing. I knew that pause. You're like, oh.
All right, Lightning McQueen. Who's your functional idiot of the week?
Conspiracy theorists, specifically the ones that believe the dumb shit outright. All right, Michael, I'm looking at you.
That Trump was in on his own assassination attempt.
Yes.
Do you think before he did it, he's like, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, and then turn his head?
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I know they're gonna be shooting at me, but I don't know where. I'm gonna turn my head. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, because Trump was in on it the whole time. Yeah, sure. Anyways, just in general, like I've heard some dumb conspiracy theories, like we've never explored outer space. We have satellites in space. We're not exploring it, but our satellites are. God damn it! All right, space is real. All right, I've heard that space isn't real. I've heard that the moon landing was fake. Well, now, there are some things that could back it. I personally believe that the moon landing was not faked. Right? There's no reason to fake the moon landing, but that's just...
No, there was reasons to fake it, but...
Oh, yeah, like big reasons. Such as, like, winning the space race, pretty much, against the Soviets. But I don't know. I think the moon landing's real. There's a fucking flag out there that's all white because they lost the color. It lost its color.
No, people aren't disputing that we didn't go to the moon. We absolutely did. The moon. We went. The people aren't disputing that we never went to the moon because you could take a satellite, even if you had a super high powered telescope and you know exactly where on the moon we landed. You could see the shit we left on the moon still, like the fucking rover and shit like that. What they're disputing is that we didn't go to the moon in 1969. That's what they're disputing.
Right, so we went the year after. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because all of our technology changed within a year. No.
Well, back then, it did change real quick.
I'm not saying that it didn't. I'm just saying that it would be impossible.
Well,
close to
people who,
year.
In my opinion,
you know how long it took to build the fucking space shuttles because we have pretty much caveman technology. Let's hit it together; it'll work.
Duct tape, my guy.
Listen. These plates, they're just regular steel, but if we stack 50 of them on top of each other and press them down, it'll be all right. No, obviously it wasn't like that. I'm just being fucking stupid, but. I don't know. I like somebody at my work claimed that space isn't real.
Why? They take it up.
I'm like, what? Are you? I see the stars every night. Oh, it's just a projection. I'm sorry, what? You're telling me?
yeah.
You're telling me there's a big ass projection? Just
in the background,
the stars out there,
in the background, you can hear.
Of the
projector fucking spinning. Yeah,
everybody's real quiet. You can just hear.
Yeah. Hey, you know what we could do as fat people? We could say we're just invested in real estate because we take up a lot of it.
There you go.
That's what me and Dylan are. We're not fat.
I'm investing in my future.
We're not fat. We're just
the
real
future
estate.
Of cholesterol.
Yeah, we're not fat. We're just invested in real estate. We're real estate investors. So, all right. I've already said what mine is. Mine's the Democrat Party, and well, that's because we talked about it in the first hour. So, if you don't know by now, yeah. That's all we've got for episode 40 of the Functional Idiots podcast. Dylan already hit us with the old socials. Now he's going to make my life difficult because now I actually have to fucking edit this episode because dumbass decided to fucking name drop. Appreciate that, asshole.
I've name dropped him before, but unfortunately it links certain people to certain names that I've given them. So, yeah. Here's a disturbing fact. I want to wait till the last second because I want to like leave the people with it.
Okay. So until we talk next time, don't be like Dylan. Don't be dumb.
Your bones are wet.
It's kind of hot.